Hey, welcome to the Artie Lang Uncensored Podcast, Artie Quitter Podcast at artiequitter.com. And this is show 2 covering the Super Bowl. And we figured we'd give you a live, up-to-date, current introduction, a quick intro into the second half. Today on the show, or yesterday on the show, you heard us reacting to my bets and just in general to an amazing fucking game, one of the best Super Bowls ever played. I tell you, the Pats have been involved with a couple of the best Super Bowls ever played. Both Giant games that they lost in were incredible games. This was incredible. They don't play shitty Super Bowls, and they're now 4-2. And we're gonna present with great glee half number 2 of Super Bowl 49. After this intro, you'll hear me reacting to the gambling and to what happened in this fucking game. Pretty incredible stuff. And again, I redid all my math, and I missed a couple of VIGs that I owed. I'm up $3,500. $3,500 is what I was up for yesterday. Combined with my rest of the winnings that I had in the playoffs this year, I am up in football this year $8,500. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to go back into stopping gambling mode. I did it just honestly. I did it all for the lady comedy. I wanted to do it for some of your entertainment guys and bet a little bit. And quite frankly, I was close to getting hooked again. But I'm going to take my $8,500 I won on the playoffs and go home.
Is that $8,550? Because you won the 50 for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. 50. Dan Filata, Chicago Dan Filata, my co-host for this brief introduction. I did win a big whopping half a sheet, half a yard, whatever you want to call it. $50. God, one half a point, a half a dime. Half a time. A time is $100. No, excuse me. A time is $10. 5-timer. I won from Dan Filata. So Dan paid me $50. He took the Seattle Seahawks. What can we say, man, about that last call? Listen, I forget what year it was. It might have been 1984. The great announcer for the Chicago Cubs. A ball, Dan, you're going to know right away. Was it Lee Smith pitching? Who got hit in the back? Someone hit the ball back to the box, and it hit a Cub pitcher in the back and popped up, and either Ryan Sandberg or the great shortstop, the black kid, what was his name?
Shawan Dunston.
The kid out of Brooklyn.
Sean Dunston.
Dunston. Yeah. One of those guys caught it, and it went for a double play, and it was just a freak play. I think it was Lee Smith. It hit him in the back. It should have been a base hit, a single up the middle that would have won the game for the other team, and the Cubs advanced to go to the playoffs. Instead, it hit the Cub pitcher in the back. It popped up, and it landed in the glove of a Cub infielder. Again, either Ryan Sandberg or Dunston, I believe. And it went for a double play, and the Cubs won. And the great Harry Carey says this: God wants the Cubs to win.
The good Lord.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
The good Lord wants the Cubs to win. All right? And they went on and won. You don't fuck with the good Lord. You don't fuck what the good Lord wants. Yesterday, in that game, the good Lord wanted the Seahawks to win. And he showed this by having Curse catch that ball. When Curse made that catch off a guy who 5 minutes later would become Super Bowl immortality. Think about that. When Curse caught that pass, are you looking at who's covering him? He was blanketed with great coverage by a guy named William Butler. Great coverage. A clutch player, a very underrated player. This guy was all over wherever he was covering.
Now, is he related to Malcolm Butler, the guy who's actually on the field? Again,
this is why Dan is not on the microphone all the time. Dan is a producer. It's jokes like that keep him behind the scenes. If you guys want to Google that and look it up, that's a fun little game for you to play, what Dan meant by it. If not, we can edit it out. We'll take your phone calls. No. So anyway, not William Butler. Malcolm Butler. Right. It was Malcolm Butler. Good one. I made a mistake. Malcolm Butler made an incredible play on Curse. And Curse had the incredible presence of mind to find the ball that kicked up without hitting the ground, assuming it didn't hit the ground, because you can see he's not even looking at the ball with his eyes. And he grabbed it. He grabbed it out of the air and caught it at about the 5-yard line. Little below the 5-yard line. My phone's ringing because it's off hours. Okay? So when that happened, one of the most incredible catches up there, right up there with David Tyree. Right up there with Tyree. And Tom Brady. Who is that? Who's leaving me a message?
I think its schools are closed tomorrow.
Dan, why would you not get the fuck up and do something?
What am I going to do? You're in front
Get
of
up,
the phone.
get up and hang up the phone.
I don't have any kids.
What do you? We're recording the podcast. Does this mean anything to you? In the middle of my rap about the big fucking game, the big play, this is what people want to hear. My sports analysis.
This is a public
All right, we'll
service.
wait for
I'm
the
sure.
fucking, dude, all you got to do when it's ringing, you got to pick up the receiver and then hang it back up, and they won't call it. All right, they stopped. Jesus. We're leaving that in. I want the people to see your work ethic.
Schools are open tomorrow.
Yeah, whatever. Is that what they said?
Yeah.
All right. Horrible day here. All right. So when Curse makes that fucking catch, man, if Harry Carey was doing that game, he would probably go, the good Lord wants the Seattle Seahawks to win. Because that's what it looked like. Tom Brady looked like he looked when Tyree caught that pass. We're back in Arizona. We're getting fucked again. And by the way, 4-2 in the Super Bowl for the supposed dynasty. 4-3 overall in the Patriots. Yeah, but in the dynasty years with Brady and Belichick, 2 losses to who? The Giants. The Giants. Eli Manning was not in the game. That's why Tom Brady won. That's right, Eli Manning, the guy who looks like he has Down syndrome, the mouth breather, was not in the fucking game. So asshole Brady wins, but I don't care because I had the Pats and I had the over. All right? Okay. So by this point in my gambling world, I'm really happy because the over's a guarantee. But Curse made it look like, all right, now they're within the 5-yard line. They got like a minute left, more than enough time. It's 1st and goal from basically the 4.5. 1st and goal from basically the 4. You got to assume they're going to score. So I'm going to lose my Patriots bet at the Pats -1. I'm easily going to win the over-under. As a matter of fact, it's in already. That's the greatest thing about betting the over. When you win, you win. You're done. You can't lose it anymore. But I would have lost money if the Pats would have, so minus a $5,000 swing, I would have lost $2,500. I would have been down money. Unless the Pats somehow miraculously won and they didn't score. And guess what? They fucking did. Guys, okay, what happens next is the single, and you've heard this before, and I don't know how dramatic you can make this. What happened next was the single worst call, not in the history of football, in the history of sports. In the history of sports, because of what was on the line. The most coveted. I love baseball. It's my favorite sport, but of course, football has overcome everything. The most coveted statue in sports, the Lombardi Trophy. That was on the line. It would have been 2 in a row for the Seahawks, 2 in a row for Carroll, 2 in a row for Russell Wilson, the Legion of Boom, 2 in a row. Now you're talking dynasty already. All these guys are young kids. Wilson's young, Sherman's young. You're talking dynasty already. 2 in a row. Hasn't been done in a long fucking time, 2 in a row. And it's almost a guarantee because 1st and goal from the 4.5-yard line. And who do they have? They have Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch's motherfucking nickname. His nickname is Beast. The Beast. Beast. You know what beast mode means? That means when guys fall all over him, when they're on top of him, he can drag them for extra yardage. That's what it means to me. Which means he's basically, arguably, the best short yardage running back in the history of the NFL. The best short yardage guy in the history. You could talk Walter Payton, you could talk Campbell, you could talk Dorsett, whoever. flying over the top like Peyton did for short yardage. Campbell just bulling his way through. But Lynch, man, in the modern era, he might be the best ever because he's in beast mode and he carries you a few extra yards. So they hand it off to him. I thought they were going to score on the first down. Hand it off to him on the first down. What does he do? If he leaned left instead of right, or right instead of left, or juked and jived, did whatever the fuck, he would have scored on the first handoff. He gets to the 1.5 yard line. Basically the 1. He gets down to the 1 on the first goddamn play from scrimmage after that amazing catch by Curse. And they're doing everything right. They're giving it to Lynch. He's the best in the game. Now you got 3 more downs. He gets it to, he should have scored there, but he didn't. Okay. He gets it down to the 1 fucking yard line. Now you throw out punting and obviously those possibilities. You have 3 more downs. 3 more downs. Second, third, and fourth. To take the best guys, not your running back. Any running back. And by the way, Wilson too. One of the best running quarterbacks, probably when it's all said and done, who's ever lived. Okay? Why would you ever let the ball leave his fingers? But you have not just a running back, not just kind of good, not your starter, not an all-pro, the best ever, the best maybe short yardage running back of all fucking time. You need him to go under a yard in 3 tries, and you get the second straight Vince Lombardi motherfucking trophy. And that's what God wants. You can't go against God's will. This is going to be fucked up consequences for Pete Carroll. And the offensive coordinator, whose name escapes me. What's his name, Danny? Who's the offensive coordinator for the Dickweeds? We don't even know. We got to get gas. By the way, this week we're getting great gas. If he comes out of hiding, we're getting his ass. The comedian who loves the Seahawks. Okay, the offensive coordinator. And Reichard, is it Reichard?
Darrell Bevel.
Darrell Bevel. Darrell Bevel, offensive coordinator for the Seahawks. That doesn't sound right to me for some reason. Russell Wilson, the quarterback who, I guess at times could call an audible and make it his own play. And Pete Carroll, 3 amazing football minds, okay? Pete Carroll is known as a great coach. I mean, just a great coach. But Steven Tyler in the stands could have told you what to do. Marshawn Lynch, 3 tries to go a yard. The best short running back. You can't even get out how stupid it is. So what do? Okay. If you have the audacity to even think of throwing a pass, the last pass you throw is from a pass formation, which tips it, over the middle. A slant play over the middle in a crowded field. What you do if you're going to pass, and I'm not saying this because I'm some great football mind. It's a retard can come up with it. If you're a casual fan of the game, if you're going to pass the fucking football, well, I don't know why you would. If you're going to pass the football, you start from something that doesn't give away a pass. You maybe do a play action. And you throw to one of the corners. You take one of your great receivers. You take Curse. You take Matthews. You take a tight end. Whatever. You take Lynch. Maybe you put Lynch in the game. How about that? Is that a good idea? Maybe if it's a pass, you let Lynch play in the fucking game at least. Go to one of the corners if you got to get this pass out of your fucking head. You're trying to be cute. You're trying to look, I'm going to go against what everybody's thinking. No confidence, by the way, shows no confidence in Marshawn Lynch. How do you not just run it down their throats each time? Anyway, that's a whole other issue. But if you're going to pass, you throw it to one of the corners off a play-action fake in an I formation or something that doesn't look bad. So this way, all the Pats, because they know what you're going to do, probably like everybody else, they assume from Steven Tyler and Mark Wahlberg and John fucking Travolta, who gets massages from dudes at 3 a.m., he knows you're going to run the ball. So while all the Pats bite at that bait and all dive into the middle, you might have a wide open guy, in one of the corners and you hit him with a pass. And that's the only pass you consider. Even that's stupid. If they did that and it won the game with that, I'd go, they got lucky. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Because Lynch probably would have been just a blocker in that situation. You made Lynch an offensive lineman. What the fuck are you doing? And, look, there's a safety valve in that play, too. The play I just described. Because if one of the guys are covered by a guy like Revis or somebody in that secondary who had a really good game, the Pats secondary, Revis in particular, had a really good game. If they're covered, you just take the ball if you're Russell Wilson and you throw it 50 seats into the stands. Give someone a souvenir. Someone gets a big souvenir. If it's a Pats fan, he probably throws it back at that point. You know why? Because now there's 2 chances instead of 3, but that's all you need of Lynch now running the ball in. So you get, for some reason, you're Pete Carroll, you want to show you're cute, and you want to get a pass out of your system. The only pass you throw is from a non-passing formation, a play-action fake to one of the corners, and only throw the ball in the vicinity of someone wearing shoulder pads if they're wide open for the touchdown. If not, if there's a Patriot within a mile of the guy, throw it a million miles into the stands, regroup, hand the ball to Marshawn Lynch. Once or twice. Lynch almost scored. He was in beast mode. He was ready. Look, everyone thought that Lynch was playing a very mediocre game. But he quietly had 102 yards. It's mediocre for him. He was just starting to get fired up. The adrenaline was going. He would have scored on the very next play they asked him to run the ball. He would have scored. You had 3 chances. You had 3 chances. You're basically asking a pro bowler. You're telling Earl Anthony in his prime, you got 3 chances to get 1 pin. That's what you're doing. You got 3 chances, and you force him to throw 3 gutter balls somehow. That's how fucking easy it is. Look, if you hand the ball to Marshawn Lynch, and this would not have happened, if you hand it to him and he fumbles the ball, if someone makes an amazing play on the Patriots and strips him, or he fumbles the ball, he drops it, the handoff's bad, the snap is bad, blah, blah, blah. You know what? You called the right play. And somebody fucked up. Somebody made a great play on the patch. You fucked up. It's a mistake. It's a physical human mistake. You forgive them. Guys, you made a mistake. But this is unforgivable. It's so unforgivable that Pete Carroll, one of the most respected coaches in the world in sports, it's a fireable offense. He's not going to get fired. But it's a fireable offense, and he knew it. He was scared to death in every one of those press conferences. He was backtracking. He didn't know what to say. And it was unanimous in the football world. Unanimous. Everybody, WCE was the hashtag. Worst call ever. From every football player who analyzes games, for every football player who's sitting at home with dementia. Every football player with dementia knew. It was a shit play. Worst call in the history of sports, in the history of sporting events, from the first time 2 dudes got together and said, let's do something physical where there's points we're putting up on the board. And I'm going to try to beat you. Worst call of all time because of what was at stake. Now, this guy Butler made a great play. You know why it's extra great? And not enough people are giving him credit for this. It's extra great because he anticipated somehow the dumbest call of all time. The only thing a dumb call has going for it is the element of surprise. The only thing a call that stupid has going for it is no one expects it. Butler was right on it. What athletic ability, what intelligence that guy showed. And I'll tell you what, Tom Brady and Belichick should blow that motherfucker. Maybe they have already. Because I'll tell you what, Jaber. I'll tell you what, that play puts Tom Brady, that 1 second, that one play by Malcolm Butler puts Tom Brady in the conversation for the best quarterback of all time. He already was, but without that 4th ring, Montana and Bradshaw always have the upper edge. And that's why it's a game of inches, and how can you really be accurate, and who's right and who's wrong? You know, how can you really be accurate? I mean, look, that catch was a fluke, complete luck, all right? That goes against Brady. And then Lynch somehow not getting the ball there, That goes for Brady. And then Butler making that interception for Brady. It's a game of inches. And Brady was not even on the field when his legacy was put in stone as arguably the greatest quarterback ever with 4 rings. He wasn't even on the field when that was decided. That's sports. It's a team sport. He wasn't even on the field. This guy Butler did it for him. He somehow anticipated a retarded call. You ever hang out with a retarded person? You try to catch a retarded person. They make moves you will never, and I've had to do this before. I've said that I've had sex with a retarded girl once, and I put her on a bus to get rid of her. And I'm not proud of it. But it took me an hour to catch this bitch because she was making moves all around my apartment. You know why? You can't anticipate. She thinks like a retarded person. I was like, where you going? Where you going? Ah! And she would spit for no reason and throw up for no reason. She would shit in her hand and throw it at me. And I didn't have any clue on how to, defend that because it's a retarded person making moves you don't expect. It's so hard to catch a retarded person. And you put a retarded person at quarterback or as a head coach, you're not going to, for a little while, they might be winning because you're not going to anticipate anything they're doing. This was a retarded call. Make no mistake. This is if that girl I was trying to catch in my apartment was coaching and quarterbacking for the Seahawks. Basically, Russell Wilson took a shit in his hand and threw it at the Patriots. He took a big, overinflated shit that looked like a football and threw it at the secondary of the Patriots over the middle. No one can anticipate it because it's someone throwing shit. It's a retarded play. Somehow, Malcolm Butler anticipated shit throwing. Malcolm Butler anticipated a surprise no one could fucking predict. Malcolm Butler anticipated Pete Carroll and the offensive coordinator, whose name escapes me already, for the Seahawks. He anticipated those two dropping their pants, taking a big shit in Russell Wilson's hand, and Russell Wilson throwing it over the middle in a slant play from the 1 fucking yard line while Marshawn Lynch sat there eating Skittles 8 feet away. You know what they said to Lynch? They said, dude, we don't need you anymore. Here's the thing. Take your shoulder pads off, shower up, go up with Steven Tyler in the box there, get something to eat. You're not needed anymore. You're the best short yardage runner of all time. We need 1 yard to win the Super Bowl in 3 plays. We don't need you. Go upstairs, buddy. We're going to play this like a retarded girl Artie's trying to get rid of after he fucks. We're going to shit in Russell Wilson's hand and have him throw the pass. And you know what? Butler anticipated the shit throwing and intercepted the big turd. He intercepted the turd and it looked turdful. And what do you say? Is Tom Brady the best quarterback of all time because of all that sequence of events? And all the texts I was getting. People are so happy I lost. People love when people lose. They, you lost, fat ass. Fuck you. And I'm trying to be my friends again when I win. Fuck off, douchebags. Go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves. No one needs to hear from you. Yeah. They all thought it was karma with the Inflategate. They thought it was karma when that guy made the catch, when Kurtz made the catch. But karma came back, and Butler got it. Dan, is Tom Brady the greatest quarterback ever? Of course, he was in the discussion before this, but now with the 4 rings, even though he wasn't even on the field to decide it, what do you think?
Oh boy, if I had to pick one in their prime, I'd go with Montana.
Yeah, now Montana in that system too. You got Montana in the West Coast offense with Walsh, and then Seifert came in obviously and just babysat them that last year to a 55-10 victory. Walsh could have done the same thing, and Walsh said after that he regretted not playing the one more year to get the 4th ring. But in that system with Rice and Taylor, that defense too, people forget Roger Craig in for the last 3, I believe. What an amazing runner Roger Craig was. So all those guys were so smart. Ronnie Lott, and I hated him as a Giant fan, but Ronnie Lott, one of the most intelligent players ever, just a hitter like you never saw before. Montana in that system, I got to agree with you because I lost so much money just watching him. But I'll tell you what, after Kurtz makes that catch, I go back to Harry Carey. God wants the Seahawks to win. And they went to get Pete Carroll. And Russell Wilson went against God's will, went against the good Lord's will, and made it happen. So they lost, and they will be punished for that. They will be punished for that. So what do you think? What do you think? So, is he second best? You put him. Do you put? Okay. So the discussion becomes: do you put him over Bradshaw? It's hard to do, man.
Yeah, because you know what? There are plenty of times
Bradshaw's 4 for 4. He didn't play. This guy did play in 6 of them too, man. Lost 2 to the Giants. And Tony Easton and Steve Grogan lost to the Bears. By the way, one of my favorite Howard Cosell things ever. Steve Grogan, the elusive one, drops back to pass. He hits Irving Fry over the middle. Who's open? Of course he's open. He's always open. So you put him over Bradshaw.
Yes, I would have to go Montana, Brady.
Montana, Brady, Bradshaw. Bradshaw third? Jay Cutler? Where's Jay Cutler in the conversation? Did you see, by the way, the Real Sports on the Chicago Bears, the 85 Bears?
Yes.
Look, as a Giant fan, I hated them, but I loved them because they were maniacs and a real fun North Dallas 40 kind of throwback to the 70s and 60s football team. How sad, man. McMahon goes to the store, then forgets how to come home and has to call his wife who's not that hot. Do you think he knows his wife is not that hot?
Yeah.
Do you think someone told him she's hotter than she is?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's your boy Dan Hampton, who did a great interview with us. He seems like one of the most lucid. Poor guy. Singletary, I guess, is coaching, so he's okay, but Singletary did the punishment. But McMahon, a lot of people called him a pretty boy. He took a lot of hits, that guy, man.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
And can we stop with the Seattle defense may be as good as the 85 Bears? No way.
It's hard to be as good as the 85 Bears. It is. But, it's a different kind. It's a more streamlined, modern, it's very much about the secondary. They put amazing hits on guys, but the 85 Bears defense was incredible. But the most, look, how about Dave Dorson, speaking of secondary? Dave Dorson on the Bears from that team shot himself in the chest on purpose. He didn't want to shoot himself in the head because he wanted his head to be examined. He knew he had something fucked up with him. Most impressive part about that it said the current Real Sports on HBO airing right now with Brian Gumbel. It's the first story up. Most incredible part, Mike Ditka, who's as big a football guy as you get, says if he had a kid, he would not let him play football. That's incredible. That is, you know what? Football's looking at the end. Could you believe that?
To the ratings.
Well, could you believe? Oh, I know that. People love watching disasters. People love watching tragedy. Could you believe that, though? That Ditka said that?
Yeah.
If he had a kid, it was pretty incredible.
I was shocked.
All right, so I don't know how much more blunt I could put it. Except that LeGarrette Blount didn't fucking win that bet for me. I ended up $3,500 after the VIG, a total of $8,500.
50.
I'm sorry, I'm not even going to count that because that's for chicks. Your $50 bet. A total of $8,550 for the playoffs, and now I'm going to stop gambling. I just wanted to do this. It is hard it's like dabbling back with heroin. All right, so that's it. That's my opinion. I wanted to get out there soon before I announce this second half. You're about to listen to me go through my gambling odyssey. Real quick, 2 other stories. Current events that just came over the wire. Warren Sapp was arrested in Arizona. He tried to get a whore, and it's assault too. NFL Network immediately fired him. And look, if it was just the whore, I'd say give him another chance. Hookers should be legal. The poor guy wants to get laid, let him get laid. But if it's assault, you can't be hitting women. I hope he didn't hit a woman. Because honestly, after all these bullshit NFL commercials, the bullshit annoying, the commercials were horrible, by the way. We'll get into this on the podcast Wednesday, tomorrow.
It was like watching the Lifetime channel during the commercial break.
Women have taken over. Women wanted it. For some reason, they wanted to take over the Super Bowl. Well, you got it, guys. There's no insensitive, maybe mean sounding jokes in a commercial anymore. They don't want it in stand-up. They don't want it in commercials. That sounds mean. You're being mean. So this is what we get, guys. They go the direct opposite way because comedy is getting ruined in this country. Nobody knows what the fuck to do. Nobody knows how to please all you assholes who do nothing but bitch and complain. No one knows what to do, so they go the other way. They go the sappy way that just depressed the living shit out of everybody. So all these domestic violence ads, the NFL, what a bunch of hypocrites. What damage control? You're not doing anything that's helping the situation. You're embarrassing yourself. And a guy who works for the NFL Network right afterwards, right after the biggest game, the biggest event in the NFL, after all those fucking domestic abuse public service announcements, the NFL Network star, Warren Sapp, a guy with a ring from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when he played, great player, University of Miami guy, is arrested for maybe smacking around a hooker.
He looks so sad in that picture.
He
He could never hurt anyone.
I'd be sad too. We're looking at his mugshot. Maybe smacking around a hooker. All right, Sapp, I hope you didn't hit anybody. If it's just whoring, I hope they reconsider taking you back.
Can I send best wishes to Suge Knight, who they can't get out of prison?
Well, listen, man. Let's just hope Suge doesn't have people outside who are going to kill you or me. I stand next to you too much. I don't want to get hit. Suge, we wish you the best, buddy. Peace out. We love you. But they ran over a couple of guys. A guy got killed. I mean, these guys got to get out of the way. Suge Knight, the illustrious career. Also, real quick, before I throw it to the second half Odyssey, and you'll hear me react to this entire thing and eventually win. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing me lose $2,000 on a fucking coin toss, by the way. But before I throw it to that, the other big story, Johnny Manziel going to rehab. And I will be serious about this. I'd be such a hypocrite if I goofed on Manziel. I'm not going to goof on a guy. He's in the public eye. A lot of people want to hate him. He's the pretty boy from Texas A&M, college rah-rah kid, can come off as cocky. But hey, he's doing the right thing here, man. It's for his family, it's for his friends, it's for his career. I hope he's sincere about it. I still don't have confidence in myself. You got to be clean for years and years, and it took me a long time to even get this far. So Manziel, I applaud what you're doing, man. It takes balls, no matter who you are, and I wish you the best, buddy. I hope you get yourself together because you'll have a great life if you do. Obviously, you already have a great life, and I mean that. I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't say that because I've struggled, as everyone knows, and I hope Manziel does okay. I do. Johnny be well. That's why I can't get mad at Sapp for the hooker part. I've never hit a woman in my life, not even a whore, and some of the prices are ridiculous. A hooker blows you with braces. Sometimes you want to smack them, but never did it. But if it's just a whore, it's one thing. But if he smacked around a woman or anybody, Sapp, I gotta say you might need some more help than I can give you there. But let's all remember that story when the NFL is never again will I say you made me mad. Never again will I say you were asking for it. Shut the fuck up, NFL. Roger Goodell, you robot. Early this morning, Dan and I woke up and had a cappuccino. Yeah, that's our morning thing. We get up, we read the New York Times, we read the style section, we read what's going on in the theater. We see what the latest exhibit is at the Met. African art, blah, blah, blah. And we put on ESPN today, and Bill Belichick is the most emotionless. Wednesday we'll get into all this when the guys are here too. I got Joe coming up, Matt Reese, and of course the great Chris Cotton. They were great on the show yesterday. And Mandy Statmiller, I want to thank. She was great. My mom and sister, thank you so much. I love you guys. My mother made an amazing set of food. But NFL, just a bunch of hypocrites, and I will get to all that. Roger Goodell looked like a robot. And Bill Belichick and Roger Goodell, if they got together and they shot him up with liquid Adderall, they would not show an emotion. You could shoot them up right into their veins with liquid Adderall, and neither one of them would smirk. Not even from a good fart. And Tom Brady's not that much. Tom Brady's the Derek Jeter of football. These guys, Derek Jeter and Tom Brady, you know the exciting, fun, interesting interview those guys could do if they had shot up with truth serum, if they were a little honest about that fucking life. The most interesting part about the Brady interview, he comes out and he goes, "Hey guys, sorry, late night." That's what he said, sorry, late night. Let's hear about that. I don't care about deflated footballs. I don't care about if you think Edelman had a concussion with the last pass you hit him. I don't care why Blunt wasn't effective with the running game. I don't care how you found Gronkowski in the corner of the end zone. I don't give a shit. I want to hear more about that late night. I want to hear if Giselle called up Naomi and Cindy and every other.
Her sister, twin sister. Other than her.
How about Candace Schwadenpool and Adriana Limbo? Okay, how about those two? Is that the late night? Did you have a 58-some? I wouldn't even invite Giselle. She squeezed out a puppy. She's done.
Did you see what they said? That he makes $200 million and she makes $700 million?
He made $163 million in the last 20 years in his 15 years in his career. She made $360. Same amount of time. Oh. Not only, I mean, that guy, marries hot chicks who are earners, supermodels who are earners. The last time a woman bought me a meal, I can't even even the retarded chick I fucked out of pay for. Even that retarded chick. The shit that she shit out was from a meal I bought her. And then, can you believe that? She threw the meal at me. It went through her. I bought her a meal. I mean, it was Arby's. I told her it was Nobu. Why Nobu have buns? Just shut up. That's not horseradish sauce. That's soy sauce. And, yeah. So that's my analogy. It's as if the retarded girl I fucked and put on a bus to get rid of after taking a shit and throwing at me in my apartment, it's as if she quarterbacked and coached for the Seahawks. That's how retarded it was. They played like retards. A retard. Seattle in bad shape tonight. All right, guys. So that's my intro. What you're about to hear is the second half of me live watching all my bets. Again, I had the over at 48 points and the Pats at -1. Over under and field goals at 3.5. Overtime would have been 11-1 if it went to overtime. Picture that, how close that. If it went to overtime, I would have won $23,000. So watch all that and enjoy my reactions. This has been the intro to that from me and Danny Filato, and we will be back with a regular live podcast with the boys tomorrow, Wednesday. Okay, guys? Love you all. Take care. Brush your hair. Artie Lang Uncensored Podcast, Super Bowl Sunday. The Sunday of all Sundays.
How loud did we have the TV before?
Hey, we're back. Well, I'll tell you what. That I have to apologize to Dan Filato and Chris Cotton because Katy Perry did that Firecracker song. That was fucking amazing. I really did. I apologize, Dan. Right, Joe? I mean, have you ever seen anything as incredible as that song?
That was definitely the worst halftime show I've ever seen.
I mean, that song didn't sound like every other fucking song on Z100, did it? It didn't sound like some shit lip synced plugged into some shit fucking synthesizer laptop some asswipe wrote on a plane coming back from a rave at the University of Texas and sold to Jay-Z for like $8 million and said, put this behind some bitch who knows how to lip sync. No. And that intertwined with fucking tampon commercials. Why is it the NFL's responsibility to take care of women now? Why is that? Because Ray Rice knocked out a broad in the fucking elevator. Now we got to take care of women. It's the worst place to have these commercials because they're just offensive. They don't care. It's all damage control. They don't care about women, and they don't. It's insulting to women. It's damage control. And, Katy Perry, first of all, did they give everyone in the stands a hit of Molly before that fucking show or what?
You could only hope.
I mean, you got to be fucked up on dope to people said the Grateful Dead were hard to listen to if you weren't on weed. That was nothing compared to this shit. Also, Lenny Kravitz singing I Kissed a Girl Just to Try It doesn't have as much shock value as her singing it. Lenny Kravitz, I kissed a girl and I liked it. Yeah, we know, Len. There's a lot of evidence of that. There's a lot of evidence that Lenny Kravitz kissed a girl and liked it. He kept doing it. If he said I kissed a guy and I liked it, then I'd listen. Then I'd maybe turn off the mute and take off my Allman Brothers record and listen. Anyway, yeah, halftime show just terrible. Again, music is getting
about to come up.
Music is getting shittier and shittier. It just is.
Artie's first field goal just went.
First field goal.
Field goal, by the way. So now I need 3 more field goals for the over. I'm closer to the over in the game.
Well,
and I gotta like that because I got just as much. I got 5,000 on the over at 48, and I got 5,000 on the Pats. So if the Pats end up losing, that'll cancel each other out. And then if I get the under over and the field goals, everything's fine. Because I'm up right now. I did some math, by the way. I'm only up $1,000. I won 7 on the Gronkowski.
I already did the math. I was thinking that, but then you said
I wasn't going to
7.
say anything. I didn't want to hurt you.
No, I'm up $1,000. I'm up $1,000.
I mean, you're not down. You're not down.
I lost 2, 2, and 2.
Yeah.
Right.
And
you
I
won
won
what?
7, so I'm up 1,000. But I gotta think I'm getting the over, hopefully, and I gotta think I need 3 more field goals. They immediately scored a field goal now. Immediately scored a field goal, so it took them, an entire quarter and a few minutes to do that now. So hopefully they'll keep doing that, and we're 31 points into 48 points. I need for the over, so I'm feeling good. Again, but my point about today's music is it's just like it's all a distraction. All this shit, Missy Elliott coming out with a microphone that says Missy on it, and all these guys doing hand flips, and people dressed like M&Ms dancing around. It's all a distraction for the fact that no one's playing a song, no one's singing, no one's playing an instrument. Like, you don't see Keith Richards standing next to somebody in a fucking Skittles uniform that glows in the dark because he's playing guitar. They're musicians. Katy Perry's not a musician. She's a cute chick who can lip sync. It's but that's it. It's over. Music is done. It's been done. That's what music is nowadays. Joe, your thoughts?
Well, it's a lot like the movies that they've shown previews for, with all the explosions and the fucking. There's no script.
Right, exactly.
There's no
it's all a
story.
distraction.
Yeah, it's a distraction for we got nothing.
I just watched Die Hard, Die Hard with a Vengeance or whatever. The last one where his kid is in Russia.
I missed that one.
Terrible.
Chris, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I watched it. I didn't like it.
I watched
And
it.
I love that.
I love, again, you talk about action movies. I'll buy into Bruce Willis with Die Hard. But this is basically, the dialogue and the story in it is a life support system for action scenes. And, you've seen every action scene too. It's like I've seen every music video. I've heard every new song. Songs used to be different. An album used to be a journey. Like, remember when Pink Floyd put out like an album that told a story, or the Who put out Tommy, or Springsteen. Like Born to Run was about all these kids who had a bunch of hope. And then when Darkness on the Edge of Town came out, it was all those kids when they grew up and the hope died. Like, it told a story, each song. That doesn't happen anymore. And it's going to make people dumber. That movie that Mike Judge made about, how television made people stupider. So an average thinker nowadays became a genius because he lived a few thousand years from now, came out of a time machine. That's totally true. It's just people are... I've had, Joe knows this. I've told him this. I've had 5 deals to do sitcoms. And when you have a deal to do a sitcom, a network sends you sitcom scripts to read. They send you 30 of them. Like, tell me what you think of these writers. You got to hire one. And sitcom scripts are the only type of reading that will make you dumber. Every other kind of reading, think about it. You get some knowledge. You could read the back of a toothpaste tube and be a little brighter than you were before you read that back. You know a little bit about fluoride, about what a toothpaste does. But if you read the pilot for 2.5 Men, you'll be dumber.
Not just dumber, dumb as shit.
Right. You'll be a dumber person.
Way dumber.
Yeah. These people are stupid people.
I don't know. Like, I feel like in rock music, y'all.
Chris, your thoughts?
I feel like rock music is definitely losing. Pop music stinks.
There is no rock music
But
anymore.
there's like 2 or 3 rappers who are doing really good. And they're making CDs based on and telling stories again. That's in the rap community. We got a lot of people got so angry at how bad it got.
And by the way, I'm
they're
not
doing well.
dissing rap either. I graduated high school in '85. Rap was a big. Again, I told you, Tribe Called Quest. They wrote great songs. Eminem was like the Springsteen of rap to me.
Yeah, he's great, but right now we got
and I loved NWA, and I early Snoop Dogg. Those are classic songs. But
who's revitalizing that? You got Kendrick Lamar's revitalizing the story. His whole last CD, Mad City.
I don't know who that is.
I know. Most of the listeners know, but
no, they don't.
It's one. Some of the listeners, 2 of the listeners.
We're not on. We're not on your podcast.
You know what's funny? I got screamed at by like 5 listeners for not naming rappers one day. They was like, "How come you didn't sing any rap?" I was like, "I didn't think nobody would know it."
I want you to be fair. I want you to write back those people and say, "Please, I beg you." Artie begs you to stop subscribing to the podcast.
What is it? Scary Hendrick Artie said, "Stop subscribing to the podcast."
Yeah, please. I love. You know what? Use your money on something better because you'll never hear us name 5 rappers. No, look, it's not just movies. It's not just music. It's movies too. Movies are out of ideas of movies. Jurassic Park. They're redoing Jurassic Park. Danny just gave me the name of that Die Hard movie is A Good Day to Die Hard.
Ugh.
Yeah, it really is. Like, Bruce Willis is doing his thing. He does that real small movie acting that Bruce Willis does. Like, Bruce Willis barely talks in a movie. the guy who operates the mics must be like, Bruce, can you just speak up a little?
A lot of grunting.
Exactly. Like, I know it's not a play. But I'll tell you what, and not to comedy's gotten a lot shittier too, but, but the quality comedy from younger people... Like, I got to hand it to Chris. I think Chris, is a good writer, and he talks about his life. I think the comedians nowadays, the young comedians, are what the rappers in the early days and what musicians used to be. We're up there kind of telling a story. And it's true of a lot of a lot of young comics suck. A lot of old comics suck. Mm-hmm. And they do hacky shit because they're just trying to get a sitcom deal. But a lot of the younger comics do good stuff. And they're honest about their lives. Chris, your thoughts?
I 100% agree with you, but the problem is the people in, like you said, the networks and shit, it's stupid. You go to them with a good script, they're like, there's not, okay, you're a black guy, this has to be blacker, or if you're a white guy, this has to be smarter, whatever they fucking want to say. It's stupid.
The sitcom Blackish.
I love Blackish.
At first, I thought that was a sitcom about Anthony Anderson eating someone at SeaWorld. And someone pointed out that was blackfish.
I already got the joke. I was laughing.
I was trying to explain. Mandy, as someone who's watched show business for a long time, do you think there's a change? Is there any point to what I'm saying, or what?
I'm so glad you asked me because I've been waiting to quote Taylor Swift.
Well, she's our Shakespeare. Danny loves her. Right?
Yeah. So this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted to say. The haters gonna hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake it off.
Well, I'm not gonna argue with that. I'm not gonna try to.
Listen, truth is truth.
I mean, that's today's debate. Don't get it. Dan will defend her. My uncles, who are all both in their late 60s.
I think
my Italian uncles in their late 60s with bets on football games Christmas Eve, because my 8-year-old niece mentioned Taylor Swift. Dan got into an argument with my uncles. I didn't even know who she was. She writes all of her own songs. She's an original artist, and you guys don't know what you're talking about. And my uncles are like, who is this guy? Dan should sing the song, I kissed a girl and I like it. I kissed a girl just to try it.
So here's my question though. Didn't your grandfather or uncle or anyone, didn't they used to tell you back in my day, that's my only problem with the kind of music isn't as good anymore as I feel like.
I do sound like an old fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
No, of course I do. No, I agree with. But as I got older, my Uncle Sonny did have a point. Sinatra was cooler than Billy Squier.
Okay, all right.
Let's be honest here.
Sinatra would never have dressed in the same outfit Billy Squier dressed in the Rock Me Tonight video. He just never would.
Let's have
listen, man. I know what you're talking about, and you do start to sound old, but. I think once you're pushing 50 and in your 50s and you're defending Taylor Swift and Katy Perry, you sound a little ridiculous. You should at some point stick up for your generation.
Yeah,
but I can't. I just that Katy Perry song Firecracker. It just sounds the same as the other fucking songs. When I saw Lenny Kravitz, I got so excited. I'm like, there's a talented genius. Like he's a genius guitar player, and I'm as straight as they come. But I'd fuck him.
Yeah, sure, of course.
And I'd fuck every one of the kids in One Direction, but for a different reason. I'd fuck Lenny because of his talent and looks.
Yeah.
The One Direction kids is purely physical.
I was saying this about.
But you were trying to make a point. Go ahead.
The generation gap with that shit when she said, well, you get older. I feel like in every generation, it really was only like a handful of people who are really great. And it's that it's like as you get older, you just have more and more handfuls. So you're like, well, this generation stinks because they're just creating the few people that's going to be great later on. You know
shit. I mean? Fuck. Back to this shit generation. Tom Brady just threw an interception. I tell you what,
He's not looking great.
They're in the
Who's
game,
hurt?
but
Who's hurt?
not
Somebody's
like,
down.
You know what?
Hall.
Someone's way down. I hope he's all right. That doesn't look good.
Yeah, that's not good. When you're laying on your stomach, that's never good.
Somebody on the Seahawks.
And the trainer is literally holding his head still.
How many times have people
There's
died
a
in
flag on
football?
the
Oh, that's not Miss Joe Matarese. Who's
said
asking that
something.
question? How many people died?
It's a good question. I mean, people have been paralyzed way too many times. That's scary. That's what people are afraid of when something like this happens.
Oh
You should
yeah.
be able to whip out
Well,
that
let's
number, dude.
let's see what happens.
Yeah, we gotta see what's going on.
See if it's a head injury.
Great interception. Great fucking interception.
Well, let's see where someone gets hurt. Where's someone?
They're trying to find it. It looks
Did
like.
all of you guys play football?
I did, sure.
I did.
My dad played football,
What position?
and he was a cheerleader.
What the fuck? How
Was
you a
he
cheerleader
really?
and a football player?
At the same time.
No, different times. He went to an all-boys high school.
Oh, ew.
Shut up.
That's the worst cheerleading squad ever.
Is his favorite song Firecracker?
Yeah.
I mean, the ass right, but the legs are hairy.
Listen, male cheerleaders are good athletes. But I guess the guy's all right.
Yeah,
So
they all celebrating and shit. All
right, so fucking Tom Brady now. It's 8 minutes left, and he throws an interception, and they're losing.
Well, 8 minutes in the third.
They're losing 17-14, man. I don't know. I got to root for the over now. I mean, well, listen, they're not out of the game, but I just don't like the way they're playing.
So what are all the options for the final score for you to get money?
Well,
Anything
if
48
if the Patriots win, basically, if they win by more than a point, which essentially is a pick,
They're going to win.
I win. If the total amount of points in the game goes over 48, which now it's 31.
But I need all of you guys to visualize it with me.
Huh?
Can you do that?
Well, I'm trying to.
Okay.
I'm trying to get Missy Elliott out of my mind.
Artie, how'd you win? I visualized it.
That's not how gambling works.
I'm a visualizer.
If I lose, I'm gonna call the bookie and say, "Listen, I visualize it." And he'll say, "I'm gonna visualize your head open. Your skull is busted open in my visualization."
That's a manly thing to say, visualize, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I've never heard it during the Super Bowl, but I think so. Okay, Lynch, of course, now he's running the ball. They held him back. I tell you, it's hard watching a football game. You got to bet it with a black guy. You got to watch your mouth. It's very difficult. Damn it, you stupid African American!
That cool with you, Chris? If it gets ugly, I'll go to the elevator and walk to the elevator and back.
You dumb nitwit!
Fucking mutt.
Yeah, you mutt, you prick.
You're a real fucking mutt.
You stuttering prick. You'll be late for your own fucking funeral, you motherfucker.
What do you do when someone calls you a nitwit? Do you freak out?
Well, yeah.
I've never been actually. This is the thing. It did happen a couple times. But that's when I was a kid and I was but whatever. Since I've been an adult, no one's ever had the balls to directly call it to me. Like
No, I mean an actual nitwit. I'm not speaking in code.
Oh, I thought you were speaking in code. All right.
No, of course not.
And that
I
would probably say they got it. Depending on the moment, I'd probably say they got a good point.
Holding, come on.
Let's be honest with you.
Is there a holding now? Come on. I
don't know if
guess.
you've been
See, I don't know
listening
what
to
to
the
root. See, I don't
podcast.
know what to
That's
root
pretty
for.
goofy.
It's
now.
hard to root.
Oh, did you guys talk about that?
No, I'm saying I don't know if you ever listened to the podcast, but I
It's
do
on the
think it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
fucking.
listen to Artie.
It's on the fucking Patriots. It's on the Patriots. So I guess I got to root for scoring, man. What's that, Joe Pesci? Yeah, mumbling, stuttering. Play a little Joe Pesci.
Well, I don't give a fuck. You call yourself a man? You're a real fucking mutt.
You know something, you're real much. The scariest thing, one of the scariest things in the history of movies is when Pesci talks about Billy Bats and goes, "Keep him here. Keep that motherfucker here." You just hope the guy leaves. Nothing good is going to happen.
You fucking try me.
Hey, you've been away a long time, Billy. Maybe you didn't hear. You've been away a long
You're
time.
fucking warned. Don't ever go over my fucking head
Look
again.
at
You
this.
motherfucker.
Marshawn.
Beast mode. Beast mode. Now he's running. Shit.
Yeah.
And by the way, Blunt hasn't touched the ball in the second half.
He will though.
I'm here so I won't get
The
fined.
one thing I say about Belichick is once he got a game plan, he usually doesn't deviate
Hey,
unless he
why-
has to, and he doesn't have to.
Is his game plan to lose by 3? Because that's what's happening, right?
I think that.
Hey, Flip, how many yards does Blunt have rushing right now? Just rushing. I need that because I got to start rooting for something here.
39.
Okay, 39, which means he needs 25 more yards. I need him to score 25 more. I mean, run for 25 more yards. It's amazing. Sometimes they stop Lynch dead in his tracks, and other time, you know.
So did they get a lot of money from Nike?
Oh God, yeah, absolutely. Football players, their salaries are really for the stars are just a base salary.
But what about the Patriots? Why don't they have a sponsor on their shoulders?
They do.
They do. You'll see the Nike swish somewhere. Nike, they don't get extra money for Nike. The teams do, but the players don't.
Right.
Because that's a team sponsor.
Oh, okay.
The teams use that, but the cleats they're wearing, that's a different story. Like they could sign a
Wide
deal.
open.
Ooh,
Man.
Seattle is showing up. Listen, I hate.
All right,
the
I
fact-
got to root for the over now. I got
Yeah.
so it's 24-14. I need
doing an act out. They cut away.
You know what's good about this? They're gonna be in prevent defense soon enough, and I got to tell you what. I need 10 more points for the over.
And you need you look like you're gonna get some field goals out of them.
Yeah. Oh wait, flag on a play. Flag on a play. What happened here? What the fuck happened?
They danced.
Damn
much
you,
celebration.
Seahawks.
Celebration. A celebration.
All right. So after the fact. So where did they put that on the extra point?
Yeah.
Where is that going to apply? The extra point, right?
Yeah, he did a celebration. They didn't even
What
show
is he
him.
doing?
cut
Come
away.
on, is that? But the guy spins the fucking ball and you throw a flag.
No. He act like he took a shit on the ball.
Yeah, but I don't care about that.
I mean, I don't care. I think it's funny.
I don't know if that's
No, wait
what
a
the call
minute.
is.
He acted
Let's
like he
wait.
took a shit on the ball. No,
Yeah, let me
It
see.
didn't even spin.
Oh no, he didn't.
no, he didn't.
That's
Where
it.
did you see that?
I thought he pulled out his act like he pulled out his pants.
89.
What are you retarded? He didn't.
I thought he did.
You know he didn't.
Come on, that's a shitty call.
That's
probably-
that's I throw a flag.
That's probably what the flag's for.
I was like, is that
Was it? I thought that was
They
live.
might have been
Yeah.
cutting it in.
You mumbling, stuttering fuck.
We don't have the sound on of the game.
Now,
so.
let me ask you this. Was that just applied on that or was it applied on a kickoff? Was it applied on the extra point? It doesn't
think
make
the
sense for
kickoff.
them. All right. It doesn't make sense on either one of them, to tell you the fucking truth.
Let it go. Let them have fun.
Look at this. Look at this
Let 'em
shit.
have fun.
Brady is not, you got
Russell
you got
Wilson
Mark
is heating up.
Wahlberg, you got Steven Tyler, all these Boston celebrities.
And it.
All right, Sherman, shut the fuck up. Go. Your wife's having a kid, jerk off.
Oh, that's the guy whose wife is having a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a dick, but I kind of like him.
Listen,
Yeah.
here's why I don't mind Sherman. He backs it up. He's a prick. He's a shit talker, but he backs it up.
But I like the fact that he's coming at the league. He's not coming at other players most of the time. Most of the time, he's coming at the league for the shitty rules.
Chris, your thoughts?
He's coming at the league for the shitty rules and their like ass backwards mindset with like advertising. Shit.
Dan, what should I flipping and Dan? What should I be rooting for here more? Should I abandon the Pats and go for the over?
No, don't
Abandon the Pats.
You think so? You think the Pats are done?
Dan and me hate the Pats, so that's always our answer.
Hope for a Pats comeback and then they win.
Yes.
Dan
And
hates
you
the
get
Pats
the
for the
over.
same reason I hate Brady. He's a pretty boy, and Dan and I don't like pretty boys.
You got to go for the over at this point.
You think the Pats have no chance here?
I mean,
They're down by 10.
Belichick and Brady
Guys,
and mumbling,
trust me.
stuttering, fuck yeah.
well,
Dude, one
Mandy's
touchdown.
using her mojo, so I don't
Yeah.
know.
Thank you. By the way, during the halftime, so I went in the back room to lie down and take a Valium the size of a hockey puck. But no, you guys, you and Mandy, Joe Matarisi, you and Mandy had a football quiz while I was gone.
He cheated.
Yeah, we
a
didn't finish
bunch.
it, though.
What
I
happened?
think it ended in a tie, but we're not done yet.
The fact that someone even asked you to do that with a girl means you finished. Were you tied? What happened? I heard a question you had to get right.
I got
How
the
many
I
ways are
formation
there-
wrong.
How many ways are there to score in a football?
That was my question.
She got it wrong.
I got I
I know, but I was
formation
tricking
wrong.
you guys. I told you that.
What do you think about that, actually? Okay, there's a touchdown, there's
Yeah.
an extra point, touchdown, extra point, field goal, safety.
Well, different type three. What's the different types to score?
That's what you
types of
said.
scoring.
Type-
You
said
say
touchdown.
No, you said ways. Do you say ways to score or
I
types
got
of
a
score?
3, a 2.
Types of score, the same thing.
Well,
Isn't
two-
it the same thing?
And then a 1.
Technically,
A
not really.
touchdown, an extra point, a field goal, and a safety. I would say 4.
Was it ways of scoring or
But is that
we
ways of
only went with
scoring
3.
and score?
Well, she said one anyway.
She said 1.
But
then
what
2.
is it, 4?
She said 2 then 1.
Yeah, but I was like this. Did you guys see my finger?
She said 2 then
Fingers
1.
crossed.
Listen,
So
that's
we
good.
said 3 because we said safety, touchdown, field goal. And what's the fourth one?
I'm
you
going to
said?
say, tell me if this sounds sexist. I was going to say, that's good for a fucking broad. Now, how many are there? 4?
I thought it was 3, but let me double check.
But what about a safety?
It's 4.
We said
And
safety.
if extra points not the same as a touchdown.
being
You're right. You're actually. I'm gonna have to say he's right because the extra point, if it wasn't the type of scoring, it
Extra
wouldn't
point is
count for 7
Of course,
points.
it's a type of scoring.
So so it's 4.
But wait, are there 2 types of extra points? The 2 point and the 1 point. It could be 5.
So technically 5.
Joe, your thoughts?
Yeah, that's right.
Added something
it's
else.
5. It's 5.
So, Joe, you were wrong, too.
2 is the.
Wait, here's Chelsea Handler and Sarah Silverman.
turn it up,
Oh, we
turn
can't
it up.
hear it.
You know, again,
That
that
could've been
change. I
funnier.
thought Chelsea Handler wasn't funny before that commercial.
By the way, you're right. It is 5.
It's 5
because the
it's
two
two
types
point
of
conversion.
yeah.
So Mattery's lost.
You know where
'Cause he
Chelsea
lose.
Handler is really
Technically.
funny, Artie? Have you
That
ever
was
read
Mandy's
any of her
question, and
books?
she got it wrong.
Oh yeah.
I read her
Mattery
book.
did
You know what book I read? Are You There, Talent? It's me, Chelsea.
You're such a dick.
Are You There, Ratings? It's me, Chelsea. I haven't met.
Some of her, I never
I heard.
liked.
No, listen, they're big hits. They're
Well,
big
I never
hits.
liked her, and then I read her stories, and they actually made me laugh out loud.
She's an angry bitch. I hate her. But
I'm going to drop this back down.
You should listen to her interview with Mark Maron. It's hilarious because
Oh, yeah?
because the two of them just like kind of try and out cunt each other. It's hilarious. It's
Do you not like Mark?
It's the most entertaining.
Do you
shit.
not like Mark?
I love Mark.
Oh, you do, yeah.
I
Cunt.
tweeted that exact same thing at him, and I think he started following me after that.
Yeah. I've done Mark's show a couple of times. That's very interesting.
No,
Joe
he's-
was good friends with Chelsea. Joe was on a regular on Chelsea's show
For a while.
Okay.
until Joe Coy started getting all his spots.
By the way, what about the fact that the average of the players who scored a touchdown, the average jersey number is 39.5 right now?
I'm about to tell. I
I'm
was just
killing
about to say
on
that
that.
to him.
All right.
I'm killing on that.
So you're
yeah.
good. It's a good prop bet. I'm gonna keep you at least.
Well, okay, I'm killing on that. What did I put on that? I put 3 on that. Wow, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Because, okay, so I need, wow. What'll kill me? If Russell Wilson scores, that'll kill me.
Has there ever been a girl coach?
Let's just move on. Let's just move on.
Joe, your thoughts?
The Fenway. Holy
Has there
shit.
ever been a girl coach? Oh, that was cute.
Do you think I could be one?
That's like,
I've got the visualizing move.
there's a better chance of a pregnant man.
There was a pregnant man.
Well, that's right. I forgot about that.
Read the post.
Billy Crystal and Rabbit Test. All right, come on. I got to root for a score here, of course. Now, come on, big time.
We need a
Big time
comeback.
score.
I gotta have my video ready.
Come on, give me a
That's
face
funny.
mask.
What
right
is
there
the
at
f-
end.
That was a good question.
What is the flag?
Thank you so much.
Well, by good question, I mean it was hilarious and it was horrible. But,
Shit.
but it was a question. That was a
I'll
fact.
tell you what. Now I got 24-14.
I started my sports commenting career when I said to my dad as a little girl, I'm really liking this team UCLA. He was really impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like
Those Ucklas can play.
All right, come on, guys, just get it together. The Pats are very much out of sequence right now, and this does hurt their legacy, man. This will make them 3-3 in Super Bowls with Brady and Belichick. All right, total 3-4 for their entire franchise because they lost to the Bears in 1986. Everyone forgets about that. They'll be 3-4 lifetime.
going
All right,
long.
it's a
We're
long
going deep.
bomb. It's a long bomb.
It's their own like shit.
They're trying to get flags. No flag. I'm not gonna throw a flag.
Nothing.
They can't get open on the Legion of Boom, these motherfuckers. You know what? Quiet, Michelle Tafoya. Ooh, Michelle Tafoya reporting. This guy all right? Another guy got hurt. He looks fine. Get in the fucking game.
Well, I don't give a
A
fuck.
little glassy eyed.
You think he's on the ganja? Gronk's in. I use Gronk for all I need him for. I don't give a shit.
How come they have the one sleeve?
What? Say what?
That's for like.
They do it. Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
have to. They could do that. Wear it however they want.
It's like watching football with a child, right?
They could roll, or Joe. They could roll it up, or they don't have to roll it up.
I think those sleeves are fitted under their shoulder pads.
No, but it's their choice, though.
Really?
No, she's talking about something else. She's talking about the arm sleeve, and you're talking about the actual.
Right, these
That's
things.
for. I always thought that was for an injury to those
The one
tight sleeves.
No,
that
but
they-
It's
But
for
my
like
point is the way they wear their sleeves is their choice, though.
Most of the time, those sleeves are like just like help the compression.
Yeah, she was talking about the compression.
Yeah, like right there, the compression sleeve that Sherman got.
Oh, the compression.
Yeah, the compression
Oh,
sleeve.
That's
some
for an
basketball players wear those now.
Yeah, it's. I guess it helps you just muscles or something.
Doesn't Carmelo and LeBron, don't they say that
Yeah.
it helps their shooting elbow? Like it keeps them...
Yeah.
Well, they maybe they
Keep
don't
them
admit to...
warm.
Keep them heated up
Ooh,
so
he-
they don't get in.
Do they not admit to that it doesn't help their shooting arm stay at a right angle? Like,
I don't know.
Speaking of which, the Knicks beat the Lakers today.
the Knicks are on fire. I tell you, the Brooklyn Nets are showing their shit true colors. They really suck lately, the Nets, man.
How did he drop that?
You know why? He heard Bobby
I
Wagner.
heard them footsteps. That's another term you want to hear. Hearing the footsteps. You know what that means?
It's kind of like moving the chains,
Nah.
but different.
It is a statement like moving the chains.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
It's definitely a statement. Hearing the footsteps mean you hear the person, like you can see the guy coming about to hit you, so you drop the ball, get scared. Basically, that's the same
cool.
thing saying he got scared.
Hearing footsteps for Ray Rice's wife is a different thing.
No, I was gonna try and make a rape joke, but I didn't.
She hears the
for
footsteps. Him come,
Well, for rape is more you heard the squeaky door. That's
walking
what
down-
they use.
God.
Ray Rice walking down the hall. All right, that's true. The average jersey number. I forgot about that coming out of
When
nowhere.
Gronk went in, you went up. We forgot about that. Gronk scoring was what you needed.
So, is there a book I could buy that's like moving the chains, hearing the footsteps, and other terms you should know?
Men are from Venus, women are from...
Yeah, do they cover that in that book?
They might.
Greg Barrett, if it's not written, he'll write it.
That guy's a feminine. That guy. I don't know
John
his deal.
Gray?
I'm just saying the guy who wrote that book is like, we men like we like our Monday evening football.
It's true, right? That's weird.
Yeah, Norm used to do a bit about that. He's going, we men like our Monday evening football. You women don't like that.
Is this your man cave? Am I in it?
No. My official man cave is at my shore house.
What do you got decorated? How's it? Is it jet step? Is it giant step? Not jet, giant step.
Mostly Yankees.
Yankees?
Mostly Yankees.
You got a little bit of giant sprinkle in
Yes,
there?
absolutely. Some boxing. I'm a big Joe Frazier. I got a picture of me and Joe Frazier at the
Oh, you a big
Stern
Frazier fan? I'm a big Tyson fan. I
Love
mean, that's a
Joe.
generation thing now.
I met Tyson a couple times.
Is he nice? I heard he's really nice.
Well, nice to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard he has.
Of course, I wasn't a contestant in the Miss America contest.
I'm a huge Tyson fan.
Listen, let me tell you something. I want to take you upstairs. I'm gonna take you upstairs to see my. I want you to show you my hotel room because I'm the judge in the Miss America contest.
Damn, that's a good fucking impression.
I want to do. I'm the judge in the Miss America contest. Why don't you come up to my room? You want to see my room upstairs?
Do you just exit into your womb or your room?
I keep my pigeons. That's where I keep my pigeons. Can I keep my pigeons in your vagina? Here's what I want to do. I need a new place for my pigeons. Can I put my pigeons in your vagina? I have a messenger pigeon that's perfect for your ass. If you have a boyfriend, I'm going to hit him over the head with a Buick. I'm going to pick up a Buick Electra and hit your boyfriend over the head with it, and then we'll be free to be on our own. That sound like a super ID? Yeah. You couldn't live 2 minutes in my world, bitch. Fuck you, white ass.
Seattle is looking good.
Yeah, now you like a white pussy. Now you shivering, you scared like a white pussy. You couldn't live 2 minutes in my world. You know why I'm here. I'm here for Skittles. You know why I'm here. I'm here so I won't get fined. I'm just here so I won't get fined. Gotta get out of Tyson.
He's
stuck. Can't get out of Tyson. How do you get out of Tyson? You can't get out.
Have you ever been stuck in an impression for like 5 days?
Oh God, yeah.
5 days.
You know what? As like there was an old announcer for the Giants. His name was Jim Gordon. I couldn't stop saying Tucker Fredrickson. Tucker Fredrickson. He was a Giant. He played for the Giants. Tucker Fred. I couldn't stop saying that name. Like people wanted to get me help. Like people around me. My friend Jimmy Palumbo used to say, "Art, you keep saying Tucker Fredrickson." Like people. We were in an improv group, and people were doing a scene, and you're saying Tucker Fredrickson. Tucker Fredrickson.
Marshawn Lynch was a good no bet. He has nothing today. He wouldn't have got anywhere.
Hey,
near that
he scored. I mean, he had some nice yardage at the start of this
80-yard
quarter.
run.
Yeah, but if he breaks the 80-yarder, I'm fine.
Well, listen, I got to go for the over at this point. You know, I need the fourth quarter's about to start. I need 11 more points here.
I think you got that coming.
Brady looks defeated already.
Brady looks like a bitch.
Brady, you white bitch.
On a side note, I just had one of my cannolis and they stink.
They do.
Really? I
didn't
thought it
like
was
them.
delicious.
Did you have one?
Did you try one of those Calandras brownies?
You liked it?
I
Really?
liked it too, yeah.
You're not just being nice.
Stacy's very
I thought
nice.
it tasted
Stacy's
bad.
very nice to the point where she's dishonest to be nice.
I ate that.
You know how many times Stacy's telling me I look good on Thanksgiving?
Stace, if his cannoli was bad, would you tell him?
Yeah,
No, she wouldn't.
You would have said anything? Or you would have been quiet?
Oh,
Where'd you get them?
Artie needed them. Oh, yeah. It's bad.
That Devin
You
McCourty
don't like
can
him?
hit, man. That guy McCourty
you
can
like him?
hit.
Well, I should have went to there's a spot I should have went and I didn't.
This guy McCourty, did you ever see him play? This the D-back.
Oh, God.
I went by looks.
He can
on the
hit,
cannoli.
man.
It was good.
I thought it was good.
That's how you pick wives and cannolis.
Are you Italian?
To quote Frozen, let it the fuck go. Huh?
Are you Italian also?
Am I what?
Are you Italian also?
Well, my dad is.
I pick my wife the way I pick my
adopted,
cannoli.
Yeah.
Based on
Whatever
looks.
I need to be when I need to be it.
Well, because my last name is incredibly German, Mandy Stadtmiller. But when he found his lineage, his dad would
Dude,
be
that
Rebellini.
third quarter felt like it went
right,
by
cool.
in 3
It did.
I think I'm like an
It
eighth
did.
Italian.
Oh, all right. That's enough, right? I don't know how it works.
Oh, well, that's very sweet.
Chris Collinsworth.
You can't trust things Stacy says though. I mean, she we
You
just
like
said
the
that. We
cannolis.
just went over that.
I can't stop saying Chris Collinsworth. Yeah, Al Michaels, you bitch.
They shit on Al Michaels on
I like Al
Fallon.
Michaels, man.
And
They
and
do?
then they cut to him and he was a little upset.
What they do?
I don't know if it's a fake monologue or it was a real monologue, but they showed Fallon doing these jokes about.
Was Fallon doing an impression of him or something?
No, they were like jokes in his monologue, and then it cut back to them.
Oh, he went in the green
as
room
bro-
or something?
No, he was on the Tonight Show set, so he must have done him in his monologue, and they were just showing it after the fact on.
While he was sitting out there?
No.
I'm trying to understand where Al Michaels was seen.
Al Michaels, Bob Costas, and Chris Collinsworth are sitting like at a desk doing
Right.
today's
Right,
broadcast
right,
of the
right.
Super Bowl,
Yeah.
and they cut showing old Tonight Show
I'm already confused.
with him making fun of
So
each
it
one
didn't
of
happen
them.
on the Tonight Show.
I think it did, and they showed it from.
This
It
is
was
the worst story
Where did
ever.
they show it? No, I'm just confused.
Slow Man Reese is going to have a
Where
field day
did
with
they
this.
show that?
Every time you talk between Flip and Slow Man Reese, they're just gaining.
You know when
heat
you're
every time.
wait. You know when you're
Where did they show the clip? On the Tonight Show or somewhere else?
Stop helping him,
They
Artie. Let
showed
him dig
it
himself a
on
ditch.
today's broadcast of
already
the
happened.
Super Bowl. While those
Oh,
three guys,
today.
they showed
Okay.
it today.
It had nothing to do with the
They
Tonight
cut
Show.
to like yesterday's Tonight Show and them getting ripped on, and Al Michaels
Right.
slammed Fallon, and they were like, "Whoa!"
Oh, he did? What'd he say?
He said, "Yeah, I'll be watching Kimmel later."
Oh.
Because they made a joke about how old he looked. That was the joke. Was
Well,
how
he
old
does
he
look
looked.
older. I tell you, remember Billy West from the Stern Show? Guy who
Yeah.
he used to do a great Al Michaels. Like Al Michaels is a rare impression. Not a lot of people do it. But he used to do like a dead-on Al Michaels. And Al Michaels would come in the Stern and he would do. And it's funny you said Al Michaels might not have a great, have a great sense of humor about shit like that because he would get a little aggravated. You could tell on Howard. To where he was like, Howard's like, are you mad at that? He's like, no, it's great. But it's a dead-on, insulting impression.
Michaels. Yeah, he has a weird voice. I've heard a few people do it, but not many.
Well, because I don't think Al Michaels.
If you have a losing day, the great thing about it is that the next day the game starts again.
Well, I don't think whatever that is. Well, I don't think Al Michaels is one of these guys, but he, whenever people do an impression, whenever comics do an impression of those guys, the anchor guys, they make them sound dumb. They make them sound like just talking heads or stupid.
Right,
know?
right.
But I don't think Al Michaels is like that, so I think he resents being lumped into that type of thing.
They just made fun of how old he is and looks.
Well,
I don't know how.
He's very. I mean, he's the guy who in 1980 does the Impossible Dreams Come True. He does the 1980 Olympics, which that's 35 years ago.
But to me, he's looked the same the whole time. Like he doesn't look any older now than he did then.
Dan, when do you think Al Michaels started in broadcasting? Probably 45 years ago.
Yes,
right.
In the 70s, probably.
Yeah, probably mid 70s. So you're looking 40. You're talking about 45 years of, and he probably was close to 30 when that started. So he's probably 75 years old.
Right.
Yeah.
What's Bob Costas?
You know who's
60?
old?
65.
Joy Behar.
Oh, I know. Yeah, Joy Behar's very old.
She looks fucking amazing. She's like 72.
No,
I
she's that
swear to
old?
God.
Yeah, she's old and you don't realize it. I saw that in the news recently.
I could not believe that.
how
I thought
old
she was in her 50s.
She's 72.
Yeah, she's 72 or something like that.
Isn't
You're
that
like, what?
unbelievable?
Yeah, that is. It's impressive.
Betty White's pretty old.
I'm
Whatever.
84.
That's not interesting. Everyone knows that.
The oldest podcaster in the history.
Chris is going to start naming old people.
Who do you think's going first, Betty or Bill?
Bill who?
Cosby.
What?
The over-under.
Who's going to go first?
Yeah.
I think Betty Ford probably has less. Well, you know,
Betty
Bill Cosby.
White.
Right.
Bill
Betty
Cosby.
Ford's already gone.
Bill Cosby. Betty, whatever.
White.
Bill Cosby doesn't seem to care about anybody, so maybe he'll have a great.
We should have Cosby on the podcast.
He needs an outlet.
That would be a good get.
I do have another Debbie Downer.
You should just have all people who have become completely what's the word? Not toxic.
Blackballed.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're not going to get Bill Cosby. That would be a story. I'd love that.
3rd and 1.
What's your Debbie Downer?
I have a Debbie Downer, and
What is it?
Could Blunt fucking? I'm sorry. Could Blunt just get like a 50-yard run here? That would be nice.
no, he's
Man, oh man!
he just
Look
got a
at
loss of 2.
this shit. That fucks me.
Going negative.
They take those away, right?
Yeah.
Ah, that's bullshit.
It's got to be net yards rushing. Net yards. Okay, let me do some figuring here.
He just lost 2.
You imagine gambling? Were you gambling on Barry Sanders ever with his yards? That was an up and down. That had to be a crazy night watching him run because he'll lose 20
Whoa,
and come
they
back and
pulled
gain
him by
60.
the shirt.
That's good.
That's not cool.
Well, they're allowed to do that when you
Yeah,
tackle.
he's carrying the ball. You can do what you got to do.
You can grab someone's shirt?
Yeah.
When you're on the defense.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
You don't like these rules?
So the Debbie Downer. On a sad note, one of the doormen at the cellar passed away.
Ooh, where did that come? Oh, you didn't know about that? About Shaq?
Shaq,
You're kidding me.
You didn't know?
36 years old.
What?
I thought you knew.
I do know him. I'm saying.
No, I thought you knew about it.
I know.
But how did he die?
He had a heart attack.
Ugh.
36 years old.
He's a big guy.
Shaq was cool.
Oh wow.
36.
That sucks, man. Well, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Shaq, he's one of the doormen at
One of the doormen / bouncer, security guy at the Comedy Cellar.
Yeah, he had a son too.
Was he a black dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, big guy.
Big guy.
Big guy.
I didn't know him that well, but
I was pretty cool with
He
Shaq.
was always real super nice to me, man.
To be honest with you, when I first moved here, the 3 people I met first, Keith, then I met Artie Fuqua, then I met Shaq and Steve.
Boy, you're a good luck charm.
Not liking not liking it so far.
Wow, that sucks. That's bad news. I could have waited till after the podcast.
Why did that come out now?
Wait, who said that?
it's all the
you say
sad
that
stuff
now?
that's been going on.
You're a
on the-
walk-in Nationwide commercial. That's what the fuck you are.
I'm one of the commercials during the Super Bowl.
Is that the see, he's the type of guy I would go to the service if I knew where it was and shit. And you know.
I think
I
just found out yesterday.
I'm gonna tell you the appropriate time. Like after the podcast, I'll let you know all that information. I know. I just don't do funerals anymore.
Joe, why don't you give out random wake information?
Can you show me my heart and how the cholesterol
Matter of
affects
fact,
me
give
next?
me the
Can you do that, please?
Give me New York Times. Joe's going to read his obituary. Welcome to Joe Matarisa's obituaries.
Joe, are you going to pull out your STD posters next and show us what we can get? Joe, what else do you got?
What I just ate of Artie's mom's cooking, I might die before the end of this game.
What?
Are you
That's
gonna
an insult.
I
You
have high
can leave
cholesterol.
right now.
That's all good stuff.
That doesn't mean it doesn't have cholesterol in it. It's tough to make a meatball that's going to help your
That
heart.
is not a nice thing
It
to
is. It's
say.
pretty good.
It's good for your heart. It's all turkey. Those are turkey meatballs.
She makes those too.
Mrs. Lang, I think I'm going to live a lot longer because of your food. You're welcome.
That's what's keeping me alive. Something is. Man, I'll tell you, the
defense,
the Patriots should really be embarrassed by this entire. I mean, both teams are lackluster, but the Pats should be very embarrassed.
It's because of all this goddamn media shit they got to do all fucking week. They got them doing everything and being idiots.
That's why they do the 2 weeks.
That's so
but
interesting. I never thought
They've
about
been
that.
so much they've been so much sleepier in the last few years.
That's
with
not
all
exactly
this
an
media
original observation.
You know something? I also think they should do somebody's R-rated movie.
No, I'm just saying it's you know.
Joe, how do you feel
That's
about
why
it?
they do 2 weeks.
Yeah, try to
They
give them
used
some
to
rest.
do it in one. These years were 1 week.
I think the 1 week's better. I feel like teams get stale in that 2 weeks.
It should be. It should be just 1 week. You're right.
Ted 2.
I'm not going to see Ted 2 because
Ted
the
2.
Seventh Heaven guy isn't in it anymore.
Tom Brady's
which
in
guy?
it.
The Seventh Heaven guy.
Tom Brady's in this movie.
The guy.
There he is.
What did he do? He molested kids.
Yeah.
Right? The child. But I don't like how. You know something. All in all, I don't like the fact that he molested. I can't ever agree with anybody molesting children. But I don't like how it came out.
That's
it was
big of you.
It was from his therapist. It's from his therapist.
Listen, I'm going out on a limb here, guys. I don't give a shit if it's controversial. I'm going to say it. I'm not going to advocate someone molesting kids. I'm going to fucking know. You know what? You can edit it out if you want, Art.
Oh God!
But I'm going to fucking say it.
Shit, Joe, they finally got a soundbite from me. That's one of the worst statements I've ever met.
Isolate that.
That was a slow Matarese.
That was definitely a slow matter.
Isolate the shit out of that.
But no,
How do you feel about murder?
Well, that could be justified.
You know something?
I think molesting a kid is probably never justified. Murder,
It's terrible, man.
Murder could be justified. Like if I saw that jihadi John ISIS guy. You know,
Okay,
I
yeah.
might
You're
take him out.
right. Bad comparison.
This one looks like it's pretty good. This commercial. It's goofy looking people doing goofy stuff with fanny packs.
What the hell is this?
I don't know.
All of these commercials are for like people who take drugs.
Yeah, I can't remember hardly any of the commercials, except for the fact that they were bad.
A lot of
chick's
blacklist
cute.
commercials.
God, I haven't seen her in
There's a lot of attractive
I don't even
people.
remember her name.
I mean, when you get a
Elizabeth Hurley, is that her name?
Yeah.
Jeez, what happened to her?
She looks good.
when you get a comedic talent like Chelsea Handler to agree to do a commercial, you've got to come up with material. Like
Well, I have
how
to say
rare
that-
is that
that
you're going to get her to agree to a commercial?
But they could have made that funny. Like that wasn't funny at all.
Oh my God! You're talking about a waste of talent. I'm surprised Chelsea even said yes to that.
I want to know what other things you're against.
I mean, hey, ask away. I'm all about issues. I'm all about the issues here.
Racism. He hates racism.
Not a fan of it. Not a fan of racism. Each one teach one. Now, what else you got?
That was pretty much it.
Racism was it?
Racism and molestation. Yeah,
Listen, man.
we're squared. We're cool.
I'm against fucking shit performances in the Super Bowl by legendary quarterbacks. This piece of shit. You did nothing, dude. You let me down with your fucking hoodie and your goddamn Belichick. 3-3 in the Super Bowl, unless something major happens. Not
How
too
many away
impressive.
from the over are we?
Not too impressive.
10, you said? How much?
11.
We're 11 away.
I need 11 points.
It's not looking good, man.
Come on.
Not looking good.
Wow.
The defense is tightening up unless
Sack.
Seattle just goes on a little bit of a tear. They don't look like New England isn't doing dick. They're done. They are done. Their heart is in the fucking locker room.
You need
I'm
to
gonna
shut
punch
up.
you out.
They should have got fucking Matthew McConaughey to come in there. You know who they had? They had this fucking coach do it like a bitch, and he can't pep nobody up.
Yeah, I don't think they had. I think they had like Bob Dylan come in.
Hey guys,
You guys are losing.
come on now.
Make
Gotta
it
get it
come
together.
back.
Hey, whoever it was didn't work out.
It's
You should
terrible.
do that. You should take a part-time consulting gig where you give like
Motivational
motivational speeches, Artie.
Not me, Joe. Joe and Chris.
I would love to hear Joe's motivational speech. It's all negative shit.
They bring Artie in for the halftime.
All things you shouldn't be doing. Now look
Yeah,
at-
Joe.
Guys, we're going to start today's seminar off with the deaths today. I don't know if you guys saw this, but yeah.
Good friend of mine died today. Guys, ever been to the Comedy Cellar?
Everybody take one of these pages and pass them around. They're obituaries. Take one. I'm starting on page 1. There's 5 pages. Hold still.
Another kid
Hold
dead.
your applause to the end.
Another dead kid, guys.
It's not your problem or my problem. It's everybody's problem. Come on.
Come on, Brady. Come on. All right.
Ooh.
Is that a first down?
No.
Yes.
He stayed
Keep
up.
going, Edelman.
He stayed up.
You white bastard. Oh, what happened? Another flag, guys.
He's hurt. That hit to the head hurt him a little bit.
That's
Yeah.
all right. Just drag him onto the field to let him.
I'm pretty sure he has a concussion, but he was blinking pretty hard. Look at that. Look at that.
No, he didn't go down. Oh, yes,
No,
he
he had
went
knee
down.
tap. That knee tap.
Shit, he went down.
But if they show his eyes again after that play, though, he went down. On his
What
own.
a hit, man.
He was done.
What a hit. The
like he
Legion
was
of Boom.
And his elbow went down, so he was done.
Oh, let me see the knee. Oh, yeah, the knee touch. Yeah.
He probably doesn't even know where he is.
He doesn't know shit right now, but he's going to keep. That's what I like. That's the fuck I like. Keep playing the game.
This game's you're supposed to have a concussion. That's the part of the game.
That's like Dan Dierdorf. Ronnie Lott hits Mark Bavaro. Mark Bavaro doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know where he is.
Is that a true story of Ronnie Lott that he cut his own finger off to
Did you ever see his finger?
playing?
Did you ever see his finger? It's not there.
He doesn't have a finger.
He cut his
I don't
finger
know how
off
it happened.
mid-game.
I heard it
You
fell
didn't know that?
I heard it fell off on a stripper.
Because he
They
was
made it a more heroic story.
No. He hurt his finger during the game. Either it was dislocated or he broke it.
And then he
but
just cut it off.
He told him to cut it off and tape it up, and he just kept playing. That's old school man shit.
Guys, keep laughing. I'm on my way to a major loss
How
here.
much of the finger's gone?
He's about at the last knuckle. That last knuckle. He's not.
Let's start with what I won with the jersey thing. I'm up $4,000.
You could still win that, right?
But
already won it.
I'm gonna assume I
He
lose
wins it if
5,
they don't
5,
score?
10.
As long as Russell Wilson, even it doesn't matter because Gronkowski scored, so he's good.
If anyone with a high number scores, he's
Gronkowski
fine. If
scored.
a low number scores,
87.
if Brady does a quarterback sneak, does it?
It doesn't matter. Even if Brady and Russell Wilson scores, his average will
It's a
drop low
bloodbath.
enough.
It's a bloodbath.
He already
If
got
the
it.
over doesn't come in, assuming the Pats won't cover up, if the over doesn't come in, I'm down $11,000.
Oh, fuck.
So
That's not so bad.
and that's assuming. Oh wait, but this might help.
Look out!
Legion of Boom.
He was
It
falling.
looked like it hit him right in the
He was
chest.
trying
and
to beg for that interference call. You saw him?
Was that 7 points?
But it looked like it hit him right in the
That would've been
chest,
6.
and he missed
It's not
it.
worth. It would have been 6 if he would have got the touchdown. It's not worth extra.
But because
for
he
longer.
didn't catch it?
Yeah, I mean, it's
But
worth
you don't
nothing.
get any points
I was
for trying?
They were both interfering.
They don't do
with each
trying
other.
points anymore. Now, now, in the 80s, they had a lot of trying
That's
points,
a hell
but
of a
they cut that
defensive
out because they
play.
realized it was just useless.
Oh,
It was useless.
Damn.
I don't know.
No, wait, okay, they're not going to go for a field goal, or maybe they will. They need a field goal.
It's gonna happen.
They haven't been using fucking Blount.
They need a field goal and a touchdown, so maybe they go for the field goal here. Yeah, what's with fucking Blunt? He's not in.
He's not in, dude. I don't know what they're doing with that. You need some runs.
If my dad was here, he would say, "I don't want to be blunt, but
nice."
That's what my dad would say. My dad is a punaholic, and he thinks he's
Well, at this
brilliant.
point, not even a little kid wants to be blunt.
Jesus Christ.
Nobody does. LeGarrette, Latourette. What's his fucking name? Latourette. Latourette,
Step
Blunt.
up.
Fucking play football.
All right,
dude.
guys. All right.
Play football.
This ain't bad.
Get close. What did he hurt? What did Vereen hurt?
Well, he's been getting hit in the fucking head all night.
left.
He's still hurting. Edelman is fucking concussed. You saw that? He couldn't even get up off of nothing.
I bet you he is.
That's good. Don't fucking stop playing.
Is that the proper?
Look at it. Look at what he goes down. He goes down from like a nip, right? And then watch when he get up. Watch when he gets up.
But
he
is
can't. He
that,
can
is
barely
that the
stand.
proper medical term?
Concussed?
Concussed?
Yeah, that is.
Concussed.
That's a term.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought you just made it
No,
up.
no, he's
No.
concussed.
That's
Dude,
a term.
he's
Look at him.
concussed.
Look at him. He can barely fucking get up. That's like sign number one. Is like, dude.
That's a term, concussed. That's a
Sounds
term.
like something Mike Tyson would say in an interview.
Concussed. I was completely concussed. I tell you what, I got concussed last night. This bitch hit me in the head with a purse. And I got
And your dumb ass hit your head again. I'm looking at. I want to watch.
That's right.
Edelman
Second and goal. It ain't
fucking-
bad. 8 minutes
I
left.
throw up on the goal line on his way to the bench.
I got to shit on Brady. He threw this like a rocket.
Yeah,
you
that
need
was
to
too
throw
much.
it that hard.
You should took
He
some
had
off
him
of that.
wide open. He
Should've
threw
took
a
little bit
rocket
off
at
of
him.
that. Brady's not in the zone. Like I don't like Brady, but Brady is definitely isn't playing like Brady right now.
You need to throw it 1,000 miles an hour behind him.
Yeah, why did he do that?
That was too much. He
couldn't even.
Because he sucks
even
at
Chris
football.
Collinsworth, though, you shouldn't have hurried that. Chris Collinsworth.
He sucks at the game of football.
I think he should divorce Giselle.
Oh, you think that's
Come on. Yes, all right. Okay.
Oh, you're great now.
And number 80.
There's no way Amendola just sealed it no matter what.
And number 80 scores.
So you got the jerseys for sure.
All right, so that means, listen, I was up 1 coming into the half. I'm up $4,000 with that.
Hold on.
And then if I get the over, I'm up 9. Down for if I get the, I'm in
You
good
need
shape.
one more touchdown. You need one more touchdown for the over.
Yeah, and I'm in
By
good shape.
the way, you're welcome.
Then you won't. The Reiki's working.
So one more touchdown for the over.
Here's the move. Here's the move.
Now you're short for
here's the move right now. Okay. Shit, it's 4 points though. God damn it!
I was gonna say it's a 1 point.
It'll never go. It'll never.
You need a touchdown, or you need two field goals.
There's gonna be
two field goals.
I need overtime. That's what I want.
Oh, you want that OT?
Of course.
No chance. Well,
no chance. What are you talking about?
I apologize. I just looked at the score. That's my fault.
Shut up over there, Einstein.
I'm sorry. I glanced away for a second. I was like, why is it 2020?
You heard the extra point? Jesus Christ!
You can do the.
Dude, if there's an overtime, it's. I'm renting a private jet.
With you,
I'm renting a private jet, and we're all going to New Orleans.
Brady, according to his history, he can get an overtime in this. I'm going to give him that. He can definitely get you to a field goal.
Slow Matarese.
He could definitely get you an overtime.
All right, let's take a break. All right? Shut this off. Lombardi Trophy. We're back. All right. Here we go. Back from commercial. Seattle's got the ball back. And here's how this is going to work. It's 24-21. Seattle's winning. If New England kicks a field goal, and this goes into overtime, that will guarantee the over coming in. The over would be 48, and we go into overtime at the number 48. So the score of any kind gives me the over. That also means the overtime bet at 11-1 kicks in at $2,000, which means if it goes into overtime, that's a $28,000 swing for me in the plus column. I'm going to repeat that. If it goes into overtime, it's a $28,000 swing in the plus column. If the Pats win in overtime, it is a $33,000 swing for me in the plus column. Going into it already up $4,000, my winnings for the night would be $37,000 if the Patriots win in overtime. And that is not, by the way, so crazy a scenario. Joe, your thoughts?
I was really not.
Do you get sexually aroused by
that.
gambling?
It's very hard not to at this point. It depends. Okay, 4th and 5. They're going out. Okay, the Pats are getting the ball back.
Pats are getting the ball
with
back.
decent field position, and they got listen.
I think we got to just hope for an overtime. That's our goal here. Overtime's better than a Pats win for you.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Right. We want.
It's all overtime.
We don't want the Pats to get a touchdown and win the game, and that gets you the over too, though.
If the Pats, I'm up a lot of money. If the Pats win with a touchdown, I win on the Pats and I win on the over, which means that's a 10,000. That means I'm up about $12,000 for the night.
Yeah.
Not bad.
The way I get fucked is if it stays exactly like this.
Right. If nothing happens.
Right.
6:52 left, ladies and gentlemen.
6:52 left here. In the 4th. Lombardi Trophy. All right, we're back, guys. Call me Overtime Artie. It is all about OT. Listen, we were discussing this during the break. Joe and I both think we could leave comedy and get a job in advertising at any moment because the commercials are so horribly unfunny. Retards must be writing them. Anyway, okay, if the Pats win in overtime, or if the Pats just win with a touchdown outright, that means I win the Pats bet and I win under over.
Ooh, nice catch.
And that means I'm up about 12 grand for the night. If they win in overtime, I'm up like 33 grand for the night. The only way I get fucked completely is if it stays 24-21 Seattle right now. And listen, that's going to be depressing if that happens. This is gambling. Now, the Pats are moving an amazing catch by Vereen. All right, come on now.
According to Tom Brady's history, he'll get this overtime.
I was just
he'll definitely get the field goal.
This is Tom Brady's thing. Just
getting in the field goal
coming back
range
at the end of the game.
He's also 38, but listen, if they come back and get a score at TD, they're leaving him a lot of time. But
field goal range is what
already
Brady
on the
does.
50.
A TD, and that's a first down. Okay, the 1st and 10 from about their own 48. Wow.
Fuck a TD. Get the OT.
We want OT.
Well, I don't want. Listen, I do too, but
Fuck get the
listen.
OT.
Here's the thing: a field goal here guarantees me the over. By the way, because they have to, they need a winner. So they're going to go over no matter what. Because with a field goal by either team, it's 24-24, and I'm at the over/under number at 48 at that point. This is fucking great. This is all the action I can hope for, man. This is the juice. This is great.
Beautiful.
Keep the clock
Edelman is
rolling.
fucking
I want
balling.
that.
I hate the pass, but Edelman is
Keep
fucking
the
showing
clock.
up.
Edelman's doing it, man. Keep the clock
He's over
rolling. I
100
want
yards.
that.
He's over 100 yards receiving. I think 8 receptions.
Yeah. Keep.
Edelman's a fucking beast, and and I'm pretty sure he's concussed. Like that.
Some guys play better like that.
I don't know.
Some guys play better in a blackout.
What is that?
I do stand up better in a blackout. It's been proven on the road. There's a crowd in Kansas City that still talks about me. All right, come on now.
8 receptions for 106. I think that's it.
Don't throw any in.
Yes,
No.
beautiful.
That's a great. He's
Keep
timed down.
it rolling. Get that fucking ball.
This is the best.
There's a
Brady
flag.
seen
What
all
flag?
day.
Second
I looked at it.
flag.
It could be a flag on a defense.
It's got to be defensive.
Yeah, let's-
Something.
Looks defensive. Looks defensive. Come on now. What's Brady looking like?
This is
he
the
upset?
best I've seen Brady all day. He looks calm. This
This
the
is
Brady.
when he try. This is when he becomes Brady. He
fucking
becomes
great
Brady.
Super Bowl,
Come
by
on,
the way.
against the fucking Seahawks. Be against the Seahawks.
See what happens.
Oh,
Ooh, bringing it back. Bring it fucking back. Off Edelman.
That's a terrible call.
I just
That is
pick
a
up you, Edelman.
bullshit
you piece
call.
Of shit.
Belichick, you cheating fuck. Pay off the ref. Do something. You know what? It's better for the field goal, though. It's
Oh
better
yeah,
for
he's
the
holding.
field
That's
goal.
a definite fucking pass interference. He's pulling them. He's pulling them to him.
It's better for the field goal.
That should have been a defensive
Better for the
hold, not a
fucking
defensive
cocksucking
interference.
Cocksucking fuckbag.
Or offensive.
Shit. All right. Where are they now? Where are they?
Second
That's
11.
the
Not
50.
bad. Not bad though. Not bad.
Second and 11 from the 50. All right, not bad. You're right. Second down. You're right.
Come on,
4:47
Brady.
left. Come on now.
I'm sitting here rooting for the Pats. It feels
Papa
so
wants
weird.
a
That's
fucking
weird. I don't
yacht.
feel good about this. This is a good game though. I kind of went to the OT.
Papa wants a yacht. Papa wants a yacht.
Oh, Gronk getting them in field goal range.
Do not score a touchdown, fuckers.
That's enough.
Artie's going. He's going large now. You don't even want the other two. You
But listen.
want
If they win, if the Pats win 28-24, guys, I'm up 12 grand for the night.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Everybody's fine.
Everybody's fine.
All right, my mother's gonna make some sweet sausage and peppers. Some peppers and sweet sausages.
So far, we're covering the food for sure. I'm sure the food's covered.
What do you want, Henry? The leg or the wing?
The problem with them scoring a field goal right now and tying it up, there's enough time left that Seattle can come down and score something and fuck you all up.
Get the want.
You don't want
Who
that.
the fuck do you want? Will you shut up?
That was the saddest shit I've heard all night. Joe, bringing the sad.
I'm just
Stay in bounds, Speedy.
Artie what to root for. I'd be rooting for a
Stay in
touchdown. right now.
bounds. Stay in bounds.
No, well, the reason why you root for the OT because your money goes up. You want the OT, and then you want them to win it in OT. You don't want them to win it regular because then you don't get as much
Fenway.
money.
This guy's a dumbass motherfucker for not going out of bounds. Jesus Christ. For going out of bounds. You keep that clock
you go
running,
down.
shithead.
Rookie shit.
Keep that clock running.
Thrown at once, one completion, 6 yards.
What kind of place you
That's all
running
he
here?
had?
No, he was thrown at. He's a defensive guy. That's Richard Sherman.
That's Richard Sherman. That Richard motherfucking Sherman, man.
Come on, Brady.
Where are they at?
That's
You
enough,
know what?
Brady.
They're at the
Get
32.
in. Get to
They're at the 32-yard line. It ain't even, all
That's
right.
enough.
There we
That's
go.
enough.
Stay in.
Ah, fuck.
All right, keep the clock rolling. Nice, keep it
Clock keep
rolling.
rolling. No, clock keep rolling. He went out of
He's
bounds,
keeping
but
the clock
they
rolling.
pushed him out.
All right,
They
all
don't
right,
count.
all right.
Guys, if this is an OT, forget it. I'm going to fucking go.
I think he got a chance to tie.
Circle his
Get
ass.
at least tire a touchdown.
I was saying, I said to the part in Goodfellas, and Pesci goes, I was like, don't say it, don't say it, jerk off, motherfucker.
Let me see. What's going on here? What's going on?
Here's this running back.
Blah.
What's he at, by the way?
That's not the guy.
Oh, no, that's Vereen.
They
That's
stopped
Vereen.
using Blunt. I'm getting rid
what
of
happened to Blunt. He
I'm
got hurt.
What the fuck happened to
abandoning
Blunt?
that
Any
bet. Who
news
gives
on
a
that?
shit?
Yeah, he
Is he
shook
hurt?
his head on that.
I don't know what the fuck's wrong with him. I got bigger
I'm,
fish to
I'm
fry.
asking you.
Getting his dick sucked right now in the
James,
fucking locker room.
And no word on him?
I got bigger fish to fry.
What a fucking great
like
Super Bowl.
Garrett Blunt. I got bigger fish to fry. I'm talking about overtime here. You're talking
No
about Garrett
clock
Blunt.
management. Fucking Chris Collinsworth.
This motherfucker.
Don't take it in.
No, that's all right. That's all right with the clock management.
Take a
but-
touchdown right now.
Don't take it in.
All right.
Stay
all right.
it.
No, he couldn't slow down. They got the first down.
Second and 3. No, first and goal.
and goal.
They're going to
First
score a
goal.
touchdown.
Now they just run him.
You think they got to score a touchdown?
I mean, no,
They
gonna,
could hold him.
I got a feeling they're good.
I'm about to say Seattle can hold them though. Seattle, they're getting tired though.
This is where you
They
hammer
could
it right
hold
up the middle. Touchdown, 2 plays.
Let me figure this out. If the Pats win, and I go over, that's 10,000 up in that column. I won the average jersey thing plus the one that's okay. That's positive 14,000. Down two. All right. If the Pats win in overtime, Pats win in overtime. And I lost a 3-2. Shit. Okay, if the Pats win in overtime, I'm up $5,000 for tonight. I forgot about the other bets. I'm up five.
No, not in overtime. If the Pats just
No, if the
win.
Pats win,
Right.
28.
And you get the over.
If they
then
score a touchdown here and it stays like that,
you're
I'm
up
up
5.
5,000. If Seattle comes back and wins, can you believe this? I'm even for tonight.
No matter what, you either have nothing or something.
Artie does not look
Unless-
like a guy
unless-
it would be even.
Unless it stays like this. That's how I'm fucked.
You're fucked if it stays like this.
Yes.
I'll even stay like this or slim to nail. Because unless he throws an interception right now, then nothing happens. They somehow run the clock out.
Jeez, betting is torture.
And
Which
here-
they could do.
And here comes the interception.
Once an interception or a fumble happens.
God.
He throws an interception. You better hope his ass runs it back.
Was that a mush?
You're going over
I'm
the
going
fucking.
to jail.
You're going over
Shit,
the
I
fucking
just wanna
balcony.
fucking-
I'm actually
Yo.
afraid of Artie if something like that happened.
Here's Blunt. All right.
Blunt's
all
in
right.
the
Go down. Don't fumble, you prick. Don't fumble, Blunt.
I didn't go
Yeah,
down,
that's
Ray.
right.
I didn't go down.
Guess what Blunt's name rhymes with?
Where the
Punt.
fuck's Blunt been hiding for the last hour?
I don't know what
his
happened to him.
They must have liked Vereen better.
Guys, this could have overtime. Could you fucking imagine overtime?
I wish
This
we
could
had.
happen. They got to hold him.
I wish we had some lightning bets going on.
Two more fucking. Actually, all he needs 2 more stops.
Take a picture of Artie's hair right now.
I don't know what
He's
to
gonna
do.
rip it out of his head tonight.
Video because I don't want to miss.
I don't know what to do.
That again, 'cause it's hilarious.
He doesn't know where he is. All right.
Oh,
Touchdown. Touchdown. All right.
Touchdown.
Fuck!
2-minute warning touchdown.
The
It's gotta
dumbass
stay like
turned
this.
around.
I
You just
got-
turned the fuck around.
It's got to stay like this. Okay, I just got the over came in, by the way. All right.
You'll
The
take
over
this.
came in.
You'll take this.
I got the over.
You got the over.
All right. I'm guaranteed a push. That's it. I'm guaranteed a push. I'm not going to lose money, but it's like
All this for
It
it'll be a
sucks.
push and be
All this for a
hilarious. All this for a fucking breaks even.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. That guy's number's 11. What does that do to my average?
Nothing. Because Amendola scored. He's 80. So
Yeah.
you're good. So
You
you got
sure
80.
about
So you got
that?
yes, I'm sure.
Let's
You got
figure that out,
Gronk.
please.
We need an
You
Asian.
got Gronk at
Get an
87.
Asian, quick.
And you got Amendola
Do
at
some
80.
math.
And you only got that
87, 80,
Do the rest of them. I don't remember the rest.
11, 87, 80, 11. Which one of those jerk
should hope
offs
he
on it?
misses
A
this
guy in the
extra point
team
right
scored for the fucking Hawks, right? All right, 28-24. All right, the over came in.
There's no way to get a. There's
Overcame.
no way to get overtime now.
Overtime's a memory. Yeah, there we go. We just got to hold them. I got to hold them now because I'm up 5 G's if we hold them. Look at Kraft is celebrating already. Shut the fuck up, dude. Come on. Don't celebrate yet. Lombardi Trophy. We're back. I just tweeted out, by the by, if it stays like this, 28-24, Pats, I win $5,000. If Seattle comes back and wins, believe it or not, I am at a push. I am at a push. I tie for the night. So I got to, but I just couldn't hear
Look
it in
at
my
this.
ears.
He's got him. Jesus. Is that Marshall?
That was Lynch. All right.
Lynch is in beast mode.
They need a TD,
Lynch
though.
is officially in beast mode.
They need a TD, though.
It's so bad because I'm rooting for Seattle still because I just hate you covered your over. It's a push. So I don't feel bad anymore. Let's go Seattle because fucking Pats got to lose.
Because we hate the Pats.
I fucking still hate the Pats, but now I'm
Don't you
happy.
want Artie to win $5,000?
I would like him to, but he also won't lose.
Patriots have to win.
I hate T.O.
It's not about
T.O.
selfishness.
commercial at the end. Holy shit, Franco Harris is 100.
Yeah, he looks old, Franco.
Is that Emmett?
Yeah.
That was Emmett Smith?
Yeah.
Wow. That's the gay guy from Entourage.
Yeah.
That's the Gaysian.
Oh, I don't know what this is.
The gay Asian.
They're ending
That's
strong
the
with commercials.
fucking Victoria's Secret coming on late here. Victoria's Secret, just when you thought commercials were knocked out.
Holy shit.
Adriana Lima and Candace Schwainpool checking in late.
How's he know all these names?
Checking in late is Candace Schwainpool.
Holy shit.
And Adriana Lima out of Brazil, the 6'2" right-hander. My gracious. She's ready for the Hall of Fame, this one.
How do they segue from Victoria's Secret into this? What the fuck is this? Some kids
Some
video
other,
game?
no, some gay video game.
This is
that
a
everyone's
Heroes
fucking,
Charge?
War of Lords, War of Gay Lords of evil, fuck. Bullshit, gamer shit.
Tan Filato got a game coming out called Butt Fucking. Real simple.
No more butt fucking. I'm just focusing on tanning.
Tan Filato.
Tan Filato's
Guy going way long with a lot of people would consider it a weak premise, Tan Filato, but the guy getting a lot of mileage out of it.
He's doing good. I like him.
Writing songs.
Guy writing songs, got a mailbox, knocking over mailboxes, got a broad and car. That's kidnapping.
Come on, man.
I'm making a prediction. I'm making a Patriots interception prediction. Pats intercept. How do you feel about
Pats
that,
get an
Chris?
interception?
That would be beautiful.
How do you feel?
But you
about
see,
that?
they're in a
I don't
little
want
bit
it
of
to
a they're in a little bit of a prevent defense. Now they're not the Pats got to knock. They got to bear down here, man. They really got to bear down here.
The second half was very entertaining, to say the least.
They're at the 50 fucking yard line, man.
It's tough to blitz Wilson because he's fucking so quick.
Nah, he'll run out. He'll
run
charge
out of it.
Yeah, he'll charge out. All right,
There we
good.
go,
Okay,
there we go.
Second and 10.
Nothing on that. That was a good D.
Second and 10, baby.
Great. Yeah, that was great defense. Classic. That was a good.
Ooh.
That was a good knockdown. This is good, man.
Last second.
I don't know. I gotta lean back. This is just too
Brady
much for
can't
me.
even look up.
Dude, there's a lot going on right now.
He must be shitting himself.
You can cut the tension with a butter knife. Booyah.
But enough about butter. All right. Timeout. Fuck, is that a timeout now? Shit, come on. You're making me sick. Artie Lang Uncensored Podcast. Super Bowl Sunday. The Sunday of all Sundays. All right, we're back. Come on now. Come on.
Minute 48.
Okay, we got a second. Oh, no. Downfield, no. All right, okay, good
God, that
coverage.
is scary when that happens.
Good coverage. All right, good coverage. It's 3rd and 10, baby. Of course, they're going to go for it, so we got 2 more downs here.
Jesus Christ. Go for first downs. Artie's like...
They're not going to go for first. Well, now, I don't know. They're going to go into the prevent probably, so it's going to be easier.
That's that tall guy again, man. That's the first time that guy had him covered well.
Matthews. Well, this guy's got to be real fucking careful on New England. McCourty, Revis, all these guys, these pros, these vets. They got to make sure they do not get an interference call because that's what they're throwing for. He's going to keep going up for that. All right, get him. Is that a first down? All right. Clock keeps going. Where are they timeout-wise?
They have 2 left.
They do? You sure?
Yeah, see the slots on the screen? Those are the timeouts. I finally knew something about football that Artie
I didn't know that.
Yeah. They always show the timeouts. Those little notches.
Matt Reese stumping Artie.
Underneath the scores. See those little white notches?
The little notches, yeah.
They got to change that. That's
Uh-oh.
All right, good coverage.
He didn't catch that.
No.
He's giving him that?
What happened?
No way.
He caught the ball.
They're saying
I gotta see this. I fucking was watching. I looked away.
I thought that hit the ground. Did he catch the ball?
Let's see. Oh, fuck yeah, he caught that. Fuck yeah.
He caught
that.
Yeah,
He's in field goal range. Shit.
Doesn't matter. Field goal.
I mean, I'm just
doesn't
saying, though,
matter.
that's fucking great.
They lose. Oh, my God.
That's
I
how
can't
you
believe
fucking
that.
play football.
I
Look
can't
at stupid
believe
Brady.
that.
Look at your dumb face, Brady.
There's a minute 6
Oh,
left.
you fucking asshole, Brady. Oh, that feels good.
They just
That
called
was great.
another timeout.
Something about that just made me happy.
I
Just
think.
made me so happy in my heart right there.
They got 1 timeout left.
Jesus, I never thought. I really legitimately hate the Pats.
That was fucking unreal.
That's a great catch.
To keep his eyes
I
on
looked
it.
away. I just looked away. I was like,
His
that's
head's
fucking
not
dumb.
even there anymore.
Dude.
It hit him in the fucking ball.
It's the luckiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It never touched the ground. The ball didn't touch the ground, so he was good.
This is right. You know what? This is when I was talking about earlier. You guys listen and know what I'm going to go through tomorrow. Man, these people listening to one at the beginning of it. They're going to know what happens.
Oh, gosh.
No, yeah, I was going to say, it reminds me of that catch on the head.
Yeah.
This is the biggest stop this defense could have.
That
It's
head.
just crazy.
I
It's a
still,
great catch. He never took his stupid eyes off the ball.
I still think the head catch was better.
He never gave up. That's fucking fun. Look at that. Look at it. Oh, shit. Oh,
I couldn't believe it.
that's good, dude.
Look at this guy.
That's Paul Allen.
Jesus. Look at him. He's not looking at it anymore, and he catches it.
This guy is going to fuck every hot chick in the Seattle area for the next 40 years.
Well, the ones he hasn't already got to.
As long as they're not
All right, wait. Okay, here we go. They got to stop him.
Go on the bus.
They got to stop him.
Oh,
Look at
beast
no.
mode. They're giving it to him again. There's no way he's not getting it again. He don't get that right now.
They're going to score a touchdown.
He's going to score a touchdown.
Oh my God!
You gotta hope the Patriots should call timeout right now,
It doesn't fucking matter.
so they can get the
It
ball
doesn't
back.
matter.
Call fucking timeout. Why are they letting the time run down? What are
Because
you?
he
idiot?
realizes it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
He can save it. He can save him. That's what Belichick's doing. He's like, let him score. Let him.
They got. They
no,
got.
why
They,
not call a timeout?
they got
He
to
can use it.
They need a big stop here, man.
You got to save him and stop.
There's
him.
no way they're not giving it right to
him.
Lynch.
You got to stop him here for them.
Look
to
at
use
this
timeout.
shit.
He ran the fucking ball.
Oh, you.
That's the dumbest fucking call. You run the fucking ball.
Jeez, baby. Yeah, mumbling, stuttering.
Why the fuck did you throw that? Who throws the one?
Why would they not give the ball to Marshawn Lynch?
Why the fuck did you
was
give
he
the ball to
thinking?
Marshawn Lynch? He threw it right to him.
Correction, that guy's gonna fuck every hot chick in the New England area.
I mean, that was great defense. He didn't even look like a defensive
You're on
player.
the 1 yard line. You have
You give the
Marshawn Lynch
fucking ball
on
to
your team.
Lynch. You got one of the best fucking running backs in the league sitting there.
whatsoever.
One of the strongest fucking backs in the league, and you fucking throw the ball.
It's all
Look at
coaching.
look at fucking Sherman. What the fuck you throw that shit for?
Stupid idiots.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Was that an audible on the
It
line?
wasn't. That wasn't a bad pass. It was great defense. That's
No,
the
no,
fuck
no,
that
no,
was.
no, no, no. Who
fucking Pete Carroll?
Who picked
Pete
that
Carroll's
play?
dumbass picked that. You can tell he did. He's sitting with that face like, oh shit, that's on me.
Of course, Pete Carroll called it. Of
Stupid
It's a terrible call.
No one agreed with that.
You get fired for that.
Everybody in the stadium knew he should have ran. Everybody gave up. If you're a Pats fan,
I was like,
you fucking gave up.
Yeah,
30
we
seconds
can't
ago.
tackle Marshawn Lynch on the run.
No, not in that situation. You let your linemen do their job. You let everybody play fucking football.
And there wasn't 4 seconds left. They had like.
They had plenty of time.
40 seconds.
They had plenty of fucking time.
If it didn't work, then
you do that, you make the clock work.
This is just one of the best endings in the history of Super Bowl. I'll tell you what, man. Pats and over. I said it. Did I not say it? Pats and over.
Wow.
I'm up $5 fucking grand. You can all go fuck yourself. I shouldn't have bet on that goddamn goddamn nuts coin toss.
You should have fucked the coin toss. Should have went with the anthem. Everybody told you to go with the anthem,
Pete Carroll,
and you chose the coin toss.
Pete Carroll's gonna cry. You should have given the ball to Marshawn Lynch.
Everybody knows it.
Why do you
just
not
do it?
give it to Lynch and let him pound through? He would have pounded through.
Yes.
Look at this. They got a fucking knee on it from the 1 inch.
Yeah.
Safety doesn't matter.
No, you don't want to take the safety.
Nah, dude, a safety, and you give him the ball back and score a field goal. Could you imagine that? Nah, they don't want a safety here, man, because they got a free kick it back to them.
He doesn't know what to do right now. There's 20 seconds left. He's on the
Give it to Blunt and to get the fuck out of there. Get some breathing room. Give it a nice conservative play right over left. Right over left tackle. Just a couple of yards breathing room.
Quarterback sneak. There's no tomorrow, so who gives a fuck? If he
Marshawn Lynch is I'm here so I don't get fined. I'm here so I don't get fucking fined. And he's your man.
And you know he plays ball. Like, he's not a bullshit running back. He's a great running back. You give him the fucking ball. Let him run.
That's as big a play. Who's this guy, Butler?
Yeah.
That's as big a play as a guy fucking. But I feel bad for that guy Curse, because that guy Curse made the biggest play of all time.
What I like.
What are you doing, asshole?
Stop.
Yeah, that's offsides. You just gave him the room.
You just
they
gave him
needed.
the fucking room they need. They might have made a mistake, you dumb fucks.
Now he can kneel on it, you dick.
Yeah. Pete Carroll, get the fuck off the screen, Pete Carroll.
Yeah, what the fuck were they
Your dumb
thinking?
tight-lipped ass. Gonna call a fucking
They want him on screen. They want the embarrassment.
Fuck.
Encroachment. Oh, that's it. 5 yards. Sit on it twice. You're done.
Pete Carroll's a dick. Fucking other dudes announce it.
Dude, where's Mark Wahlberg and Steven Tyler? They're probably going crazy.
Oh, God. Mark Wahlberg is punching every black guy inside. Right now,
What the hell was that guy thinking? He was going to fucking tackle him? And
I don't know. Fucking. I'm not gonna lie to you. Butler made a great play. There was no play there for him.
Belichick,
he made a fucking great play.
You lucked the fuck out, Belichick. Look at this fight. You know what, Seattle? You lost, man.
What are they fighting?
Look at Gronkowski. They want a piece of Gronk.
No tomorrow.
We got a fucking.
It's getting ugly, baby.
At the end of
You won the game. We won the war.
How many flags? Look at all the flags. Wait a minute. Let's see how they work this out.
Oh, shit.
Where are they going to put the ball?
Look at this. There's full brawls on national television.
Wait, I want to hear what they're saying. It looks like Ferguson.
It really does.
That's funny. That was actually pretty funny.
Holy shit. You all deserve to be booed, you dumb motherfuckers. The NFL, you're on TV, a million,
dude,
100 million people
it's
are watching.
emotions.
You're going to start fucking brawling?
It's emotions, man.
Stupid.
It's really emotions.
Gronkowski got snuck.
You know how much they probably hate Gronkowski because of the attention he gets, you know?
He got snuck, though, with a...
Number 51 sucker punch him, which means
Sucker punch.
Yeah, it's going to be on Seattle. It's going to be on Seattle.
That should...
Fuck! I'm up $5 grand.
That should be a fine. Just
the pussy that guy Butler's going to get. Pussy he's
the
going to get.
NFL does not like shit like that just went down right at the end of a nice little great Super Bowl.
I tell you what, it ain't the Patriots' fault. The fucking Seattle Seahawks were looking for a fight. They were looking for a fight. Yeah, 51 snuck them.
A lot of people are wondering what happened to Blunt and why he didn't want Artie to win some more money. I don't know. He just disappeared from the game.
Sure, bring that up. Jesus Christ, it's unbelievable. I mean, the jealousy's insane. I could just see Joe driving home now. Well, money goes to money. Real asshole.
I've never said that in my life about anything.
That's funny. Fuck you. I'll eat as many sandwiches as I want.
I'll be too nervous driving in the snow.
Is it snowing already?
It's supposed to snow.
It's not
I don't know if it
fuck
is.
that
I can't
snow.
tell. We're too high up.
Fuck the snow. Fuck Pete Carroll. Fuck the whole lot of everybody.
This guy just, I mean, listen, nobody knew this guy's name. Did you ever hear of Butler before? I never heard of him before.
I heard it.
You know what? I could smell the edge right now. The Butler did it. There you go. The Butler did it.
I'm still in shock.
I just can't wait for Dan Patrick's speech in delivering the trophy.
Ugh.
I was still I was in shock that the Patriots didn't call timeout at the end there and think they were going to have to get the ball back and try to score because they were just letting it run.
Well, unbelievable, guys. What an odyssey. What a fucking odyssey. The Pats, look, I'm a Giant fan. I'm not a Pats guy, but 4 rings for Brady and Belichick. They are in the elite. Brady's got the 4th ring like Montana and Bradshaw, and Belichick does too. 2 as a coordinator, 4 as a head coach. Belichick, 4-2 in the bowl. Yeah, it's Bob Kraft is a great guy. I've said that before. I worked for that guy. I love him.
Who's getting the MVP?
Who's getting the MVP? Who do you think? I don't know. Brady probably.
They might even. Yeah, Brady.
How about this guy right here, man? The interception.
Butler's not going to get it. It's only 1 interception.
Well,
you need at least 2.
That was a big one, though.
It was huge.
Big fucking play.
Wait, they're going to talk to him. Wait.
He's crying, man.
Yeah.
You know what, guys? I'm going to let you go. We got what looks like.
Well, hold on. Can I say this real quick?
Go ahead.
I lost a bet, so I gotta love the Pats all next week. That's the fucking.
That's your bet.
That's what the fuck I got. It hurts.
Give your plugs real quick. And we'll get out of here.
Yeah. Okay. At Mama Chels. Oh wait. You won the fucking bet. Pats won. At Con215. Follow me. Instagram. Same thing. Sin City Comedy Podcast.
Mandy, thanks for coming. You got anything you want to say? What do you got to play?
I would like to give a shout out to visualization because it works. And everyone. I'm going to take credit for it. So, and everyone can go to mandyproject.com, which is where I'm going to write about tonight. And I've been writing about the 4 weeks up until Valentine's Day. Mandyproject.com. Thanks, Artie.
Thank you, Mandy. I'm glad you came. And go ahead, Joe.
Hey, it's Joe Matarese. Follow me on Twitter at the Joe Matarese. Go check out all my live dates on joematarese.com and listen to the Fixing Joe podcast every Thursday. Okay? It's available on iTunes for free. Check it out.
ArtieQuitter.com. Tell your friends. Sign up. See my dates. ArtieQuitter.com. This is a couple episodes, I think. We got an odyssey, a story happened here tonight, and you can go all the way through it knowing what happened before I did. All right. Love you all. See you soon.
I'm here so I won't get fined.
Okay, here we go to coin toss, guys. Shut up. All right, $2,000. I got heads. I don't trust him. All right, wait, here.
Good afternoon, gentlemen, and welcome to Super Bowl 49.
All right.
The Lombardi Trophy is heads. The stadium is tails.
Lombardi Trophy.
New England, you've been designated.
I want the Lombardi Trophy. They're calling heads. Patriots call heads.
It is tails.
I told you to go with tails. I told with tails.
God damn.
Motherfucker.
I'm down. All right, I'm down $2,000. Fuck.
Tails is always the route to go, man.
Motherfucker.
Dude, eat a sausage sandwich.
I'm down.
It's got vinegar on it. It's incredible.
$2,000. I'm gonna have to edit out everything Joe said.